Hey everybody, how's it going? We're gonna play some Battletech here. Bam! And audio is kind of weird. So the goal for today is more or less. I'm not sure if we're gonna end up doing the priority mission. I would like to.
From the leopard,
we might do it.
I've got to hand it to Dr. Marat.
So
this Argo is a hell of a ship.
Yeah, that's probably fine. I'll play with that some more after. I'm trying to figure out. I never realized just how goofy the audio is because for some reason with this game, most other games, if you put it in windowed mode, it doesn't go silent when you put it in the background. I know it's kind of a weird roadblock, but so we can just do this real quick. Usually there's an option to be like, hey, don't mute when it's in the background. But anyway.
Is your monitor not facing you?
My monitor is... What are you talking
Like the
about?
camera. It looks like it's... Oh, never mind.
The reason it's very slightly off-center is otherwise I'm catching the wall there. Because it's a fairly wide angle.
I see.
So...
it just looks far more angled than it usually does.
Ignoring. Okay, so... We're repairing Mechs, which is going to be 23 days. And... Other than that, you know what we could try and do? Let's try and do a mission with sort of our B team here. If we've decided that our A team is the Terminator Mark IV, the Cassia Mark III, Gorp's Revenge Mark II Revision 1, and Heaven's Collapse, which is our final form of the Sky is Falling. Actually, since you're here, do you want to rename the Gorp's Revenge something else? We're sort of doing once it gets to their big final mech. Like Frozen decided his ultimate form for his mech was the instead of Heaven or the Sky is Falling, the Heaven's Collapse. Is there something else you want for the Gorp's Revenge?
I'll have to think about it.
Seeing as originally it was Gorp's Onslaught or the Gorp's Onslaught, so there is that, I suppose. But while he's thinking about that, how about we go and try out a mission? We've got 2 Jaegers here. Our Jaeger Bomb, which has 50 LRMs, and I might actually add some more missiles to that because they will burn through that fairly quick. And then we've got a Jaeger Mech, which has a couple of AC2s, and then it's also got 30 LRMs. So between the 2 of those, they do some pretty solid long-range support. And then we've got the Cassia Mark II, and what we've named mid-range, for lack of a better name, because it is a mid-range to close-range Thunderbolt. We could also just as easily, if we go to a cold place, use either of the Flaming Dutchman or our Grasshopper. So we have a lot of mechs as our backups. But our main team is pretty much done. We have 2 100-ton mechs, a 90-ton mech, and we got an 85 with the Stalker. The Stalker has a lot of missile hardpoints. So, let's see here. A battle. Favor to regret. High tonnage pirate lamps will shortly make planetfall at the behest of a group of... Oh, you know, it just occurred to me. Okay, we're good. A group of petty nobles and commercial interests, and shall suggest this is a vanguard of a larger force of conventional tanks and infantry. Oh, you know what? We've already done one like this. And we ended up fighting, it was 2 lances. We could give this a try. Although this one is 4 stars, and we would only be taking like 3 stars worth of tonnage if we're going to be using our B team. B team! So let's go somewhere else instead. Black market, and that's all it really has going for it. Let's go there. Although, are there any planets I haven't gone to that has like a black market? Because black market, like, It says on there that they have like a higher chance of having like rare mech components. A water world. That's kind of fun. We haven't gone down here. Let's go to Tiverton.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Onward and away, and away, and away. Hey, Frozen. I believe you. I believe you, Frozen. Don't worry. That is probably a trending tag, and it seems good. Of course, we're gonna recreate the authentic Triple F burger every time. It's amazing how often we accidentally order a shit ton of meat. You know, I've watched a couple of videos on Attack on Titan. Like,
It's a
Film
delightful,
theory?
lighthearted show.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
I love it, personally.
Although mostly it's the theory on how they never actually have to leave. They'd be better off if they just sealed up the walls and didn't have gates. So, and just never left. The thing is, Frozen, I don't think we're able to go to the inner sphere. I mean, we can check our map as soon as we get there. Because isn't this entire, the Oregon Reach, isn't the whole thing outer periphery shenanigans? So, I mean, like, no matter what we do with that, I think it's all going to be periphery level. Oh, never mind, look at that. So Coromordir has an inner sphere level civilization. Oh, some of these other places do. Okay, well, you know what? We're at a point where it's very easy for us to take a detour. So let's go to one of these inner places. I did not realize, thank you for pointing that out, there were actually inner sphere level civilizations. For some reason, I thought that we were just like fighting over the boondocks and the backwater and just everything was poop. And it is, granted. It is all poop.
Roger that, Commander.
So.
Course plotted.
Okay, we're gonna go there instead. And hopefully if they either have... I can't imagine they're gonna have good mech bits in terms of like big pieces of mechs. So, I mean, but the kinds of stuff that we're keeping our eyes out for, LRM 15 pluses or plus pluses, Streets of Rogue announcement. Get out of here, Streets of Rogue announcement. Different kinds of ACs, maybe some medium lasers, since a lot of those have been getting trashed. So, if they have any interesting cockpit parts, that would be good too. Although I don't usually see stuff like that.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay, cool. All of our mechs are available. And one day, oh, and what a glorious day it'll be. We'll be able to drag and drop mechs here. It'll be so good. You can't drag and drop, so you can't move them. And I'm just praying that one day we're able to.
Oh, I thought you had gotten an upgrade.
Hell no. Either someday someone's going to make a mod to be able to do it, or the developers will just be like, yeah, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to, like, reclassify where stuff is just to make it easier. We have actually been to some places that are former Star League, but at the same time, they were also, like, outer sphere periphery or whatever it's called. So, or periphery level civilization. So maybe we need the wombo combo of inner sphere and Star League. And honestly, the only piece that I actually want, and I know it's not a piece that we'll ever get, it's already been told, we've been told multiple times that they're just not available ever, are double heat sinks. Like, that's all I want out of life at this point. Like, how great would that be? Poker night, we always just play casually.
Got a new financial report for you,
That just
Commander.
hands down seems to be the best. Could make a little bit of money off of your people if you play seriously. Possibly lose some morale, but... We have been to rich population and mining colony, and yeah, some of those have had some really, like, good bonus weapons. How'd it go?
One of the things was wrong.
Oh.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
My wallet. Do you just want to put it in before I accidentally flash all of my stuff on the screen? Again. Boy, that was fun. Yeah, back in the day, and then I had to cancel all of my cards, and that was great.
It was.
It was so much fun. The blue one. No, they're not.
The ones that.
Yeah. Wait, what other ones are blue? It's not a debit card. Hold on, I forgot I had that. Anyway, plastic burns well. It's really good for breathing afterward too. Anyway, ooh, an AC 20++ with bonus damage. So that does 120. We will definitely pick that up. Bam.
New weapon systems
So I have
available.
two. I can decide between.
To what?
I have names.
Oh, okay.
New weapon
Either-
systems available.
Hold on.
Yes. Oh, that's so good.
New weapon systems
Akengor's
available.
Avatar, or Avatar of Akengor.
I like Avatar of Akengor.
Me too.
Because, like, in a lot of, like, D&D stuff or Neverwinter Nights, there were a lot of avatars you could get your hands on. Like, it would be like, the Avatar of Light, and it would be some, like, horrifically destructive, powerful being.
Yeah,
You know. I like it.
that one.
Okay, we'll change the name in a moment.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up... It's only 50% bonus crit rate. And as far as I can tell, crit doesn't really do a whole lot for us. I mean... When you crit, I don't think critting does extra damage. It damages components. And so, like, if we're hitting a whole bunch, generally we're, like, blowing off limbs, which gets rid of the components. We don't need to worry about critting them. Hey, Kitty, how's it going? So, we'll pick up a few more assault jump jets.
New equipment available.
And I think we needed a few more heavies.
New equipment available.
And in terms of ammo, I think we were pretty good. We can always go pick up some more if we need it. All right, let's head over to the mech bay. Let's switch out some stuff now. Awesome. All right, first things first. Let's refit the Heaven's Collapse, because now we have some bonus LRMs and LRM-20s, so we want to switch out some of our gear on this. All right, a brand new LRM-15. Bam. Oh, look at that. It just automatically switches it. That's cool. Another LRM-15. Bam. Oh, we've got this one instead. Do we want to do more damage, or let's save this LRM-15 for someone else. Because, I mean, they're hitting so much already. Like, they don't need the bonus stability damage. They're hitting with all the missiles. All of them. Bonus crit, bonus stability. Let's put that there. Yeah. Okay. That's... We gave them one jump jet, and this was the decision before. I think they're fine. We're trying to decide if we wanted to give them more jump jets for maneuverability, but then we'd have to sacrifice more armor. They're already so low on armor. The Derma Doom. I like that. 5 days? Come on. You're just taking... You just paint pluses on the LRMs that are already
I'll let
there.
you know when that's done.
Well, this one here says LRM. I'll just paint a couple plus signs on it and done. It takes 5 days to get the paint. It's got to mix for 5 days. Alright, we don't have any medium lasers to switch out with that. Alright, where's the... The Gorp. Avatar of Akengor. Bam. I love it too. I will not be in you, unfortunately.
What? Why not?
Because the Avatar of Akengor can take a lot of hits.
Yeah.
The Heaven's Collapse has almost no armor. My pilot is unkillable. And so if someone happens to take a shot on this and one-shots it, because it is tissue paper, at least I don't risk losing one of my pilots that have like 1 billion experience. So, I'm sorry, I'll be able to watch you from a distance. Hell, you've got almost as much armor as the King Crab and the Atlas. It's crazy bananas. Alright, we can switch out your AC-20 on the Avatar of Akengor, because we picked up an AC-20 plus. Look at that damage. Bam! Sweet. Let's confirm that. 2 days. 2 days!
Logged and noted.
Alright, other changes
Shouldn't be
that
too
we can
hard.
make. The Cassia, we could maybe make some changes here. Their SRMs are good. Their big problem is we don't have bonus medium lasers, and we have just plain ACs on this. Can they use more than 2 ballistics? Nah, it's just the 2. I had a thought for a moment, but I'm going to do my best to dismiss it. AC-10 is 12 tons. Really? Really, it's like half the damage, but it weighs almost the same amount. Almost half the damage, half the stability. About 60% less heat. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Fine. I didn't want him to be amazing anyway. Thanks, babe. You're amazing. Alright, the Cassia Mark III is fine. And Kirgo never picked a different name, so they're the same. Did you eat it? And the last one here is the Derminator Mark IV. Alright, they already have an AC plenty of pluses, we'll call it. SRMs, that's all fine. And we don't have advanced medium lasers or small lasers anymore. They're short, whatever they are. Okay.
This is an all-ship announcement. Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion. In light of this, I'm ordering all hands to the med bay for precautionary cycle of antibiotics.
Why is this one worth
No
so
arguments, people. Just do it.
Ooh, an assassinate. Let's do this one. We'll do an assassinate. We'll take all of the salvage. Depending how things go, we might go and do Coromordir, whatever it's pronounced after this. That was fun. Because if it's an assassinate, that means it's going to be like a really heavy mech that we're going to have to destroy. Let's throw in our big frontliners, and then this is a lowlands. We could either try out our grasshoppers, which they're packing PPCs, so they're ranged. It reminds you of Reaper, like the name does, or how the mech looks. I mean, that's kind of classic for the Atlas, the like big skull mask type of setup. Otherwise, we go with the Jaegers. Let's try Mechs. Let's try out Flaming Dutchman and our Jaeger bomb. Cool. So, Sky is Falling is in the shop. Let's stick Pathfinder in the Cassia. None of these other guys really have guns. Get guts. I guess we'll stick Medusa in the Terminator. I worry a little bit. Yeah, exactly. It's classic in Mech Warrior, and I love it. Alright, Tyrinar is going to go in the Dutchman,
Abandoning the Akencore.
who is in the shop right now, so I don't even have the choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let's go!
So this is your B team?
It's half the B team. The only reason I'm bringing the assault, or the 2 assault mechs, is because this is a higher level assassinate. I was hoping to go to like an outer area and find like a 3-star mission, but we ended up going to an inner one, the exact opposite, and finding a harder mission. So
I see. With bigger mechs?
with bigger mechs. Well, it's an assassinate. That's the only reason I didn't pass it up.
Well, you know what they say. The bigger they are, the more their volume increases with the square of their area.
I like it. It's that real world mathematics coming back at you. Like a boomerang.
That old timey saying. They say.
An elite mech warrior has been deployed to take command of Directorate forces in this system. We need a skilled mercenary force to remove this mech warrior before they reach their command. While they're only lightly escorted, every downed mech will help our cause, so there will be a bonus for complete destruction of the target supporting forces. Additionally, The Mech Warriors Command may send out an escort unit to meet them. Expect enemy reinforcements once you engage. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Command interface initiated.
Party on? Thanks.
I like how we both had the same thought.
Because you should. You said party on,
I
Wayne.
also said party on way.
Okay, this is kind of weird. So, there's the guy we're going after, and I expect the assassinate target to be way in the back. I like his... Okay, that would be the reinforcements. Okay, so I guess this is the supporting force. I thought this was the reinforcements at first. I was like, that's funny. Your reinforcements are out in front.
Copy that. Move into position.
So we're going to want Tyrinar to be in the upper ground there, because they've got PPCs. They need the line of sight.
Coordinates received.
You do one map. Hey, Sagar, I didn't see one land at all today. I was checking throughout the day on my phone. So. Careful, Commander. This looks like a great place for an ambush. I'll give you an ambush. Alright, he should be able to see enemy forces if we move him here. And it'll put him in tree cover, so they will... What's a tank? Okay.
What can I do for you?
But they will have 25% damage reduction. Ah, okay.
Enemy detected.
Hell yes.
Well, I'll do my best to keep checking, so. But why am I first? I don't want to be first. Now, 80 tons, there's a possibility this could be an SRM or an LRM tank, right? Or were those always 60? I don't remember. I guess we reserve both of them. They just ain't moving up. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, they're apparently taking... Oh, there we go. Apparently their tanks are not running well in water, believe it or not. So he is a calm. Boosh! You know what I just realized? Why do we have a small laser on our very long-range mech? That's a little bit weird.
We'll quick swap it out in this battle.
I'll be sure to do that immediately. They're plug and play, right?
What do you
So
need?
Just pop it off. And...
Yeah, like Legos.
I am Legos. Thank you for noticing.
On my way.
Well, that is the eternal struggle. So, best o' luck. in that
Engaging
regard.
with target.
Pew! Pew! And pew! Nice.
Move her down.
Oh, look at that. It's a quick draw. I love the antennae. Oh, yes. Like Luigi loves a bookshelf. Oh, yes.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so. King Crabarino. Let's jump him forward.
Jumping.
These guys still have cover in the trees, so they still have 25% damage reduction. Jumping him gets him max evasion, so he's got 4 points there. Yeah, we might as well get some damage on this guy, even though he's
Got it.
bulwark. It's a shame that Pathfinder aims
I
for
hear ya.
poop. Poop, I say. Ooh, why are your chances so low, girl? I know you're not part of my A team, but
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
You're an amazing mech that has extra targeting software, I thought. Oh, no, it's not this one. Okay, never mind. I guess you're allowed to be terrible.
Firing everything I've got.
It is when I'm used to 95% on everything. I'm spoiled. Spoiled to the core.
Is that like bad to the bone?
It is, actually, now that you mention it. Alright, I'm going to stand on top of this hill and be a target for everyone to see.
You had the Avatar vacuum.
I feel like the king of the world!
Engaging target.
Dodge! Dodge! And... da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Dodge. Well, I mean, you can do that, Zahir. The problem is, with me, and this isn't a problem with you, what you're doing is
Good to
actually
go.
a great thing. It's something that I need to get in the habit of doing more often. You know, posting to whatever social media I'm on. My
Moving
biggest
out.
problem is just, I never check Twitter. I honestly, even though I've now had Twitter for a while, I still don't really have a clue how to use it, and it's intimidating. Because, like, even though I only follow, like, maybe a dozen people, like, if I turn on Twitter, it instantly just goes, "You've missed, like, 500 tweets!" And that is just, like, that is just way too much for me. That's just, it's horrible. Horrible!
This should be good.
So much activity, it's very intimidating, so. Twitch just has to get their shenanigans together with that. Remove the jump jet and get a TTS. We could do that. I don't think I need it, though. That's the thing, Frozen. If the pilot inside of it is good enough, they don't need a TTS. Because then they always have, like,
Receiving
95% aim. Because we are making the assumption that when it comes to, like, the Heavens Collapse, we're gonna have a pilot
Coordinates
inside of it.
received.
Who has a gunnery of 10. So that if they have direct line of sight, they have a plus 25% to their chance to hit. And if they don't have line of sight, then they have a very small reduction. Boosh! On their indirect fire. So
That one's gone.
I would be so sad if the assassination target ended up being in a
Standing by.
like vehicle. Bitter tears would be cried. Very bitter.
Wept, probably.
Nope. Bitter tears.
You know what he cried, as he said.
Yeah, that's how emotionally distraught I am. I can't even be
Well, haven't
poetic
you-
or eloquent.
You haven't even discovered that it is the tank.
For a second, I thought that was the assassination
Yeah,
target.
it's probably that one.
Hey guys, assassinate me, please. I'm 20 tons of terrible. Oh, that should be my wrestling name. And in this corner, coming in at an astounding 20 towns. He doesn't even know how to
Whole
use it to say it.
towns.
20 towns. The 20-town terrible. Hey guys, is this where the fighting happens? I know, and see, when I was in college, I actually got peer pressured by my friends to get Facebook, and it took them a while.
Systems. Holding.
And then, you know, after I got on Facebook, like within days, you know, I started to immediately stop using it so much. Like not checking myself until eventually it got to the point where it was like I was checking it once a week. And then after I graduated out of college, I just never logged into it again. Other than to take one moment to set my account to private from everybody. Should probably, I think you can delete your account on there. I have no idea.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Okay. That's true. And I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm just saying, like, I haven't logged back into it since then.
Reporting live.
I already
camp.
said I'm not gonna! Oh, Jesus. Get Shrek'd! Woo! Oh, I love that. It arced and hit that tree. Poor tree. What did it have to do to
Ready for orders. Orders.
Okay, we gotta move Medusa because his stability is getting so out of control here. Let's start to go after this Shrek. Wait, you can't see that? Why not?
On my way.
Oh, come on! I tried to click on the jump jet, and so he walked to where the jump jet button was. Hey, everyone! Here's my back! Please shoot me! Oh, this could go poorly. But,
Sensors. Locked on.
yeah, after I got out of college, I just completely stopped using Facebook because it was just, I got so overwhelmed by just like logging into my computer or checking on my phone and it just being like, you know, you have a billion, not actually a billion, but just notifications from everything,
Yes,
from
Commander.
people, from different like games and ads and everything else that you followed. And I just, like, I would always reach a point with social media where at first I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to be good about this. I'm going to be on top of this. I'm going to try to communicate with people. It's going to be good. You know, I don't
Targeting
want to
for
just
an
sort
alpha
of, like,
strike.
fade away in terms of like, you know, the perception of my friends and whatnot. And there are other ways to keep in touch with people.
Well, that's one less
But
vehicle.
then, you know, as things would start to build up and there'd be more and more things, and I would just get overwrought, and then I would just shut down. And then for like 2 weeks, I wouldn't talk to anyone on anything. I like wouldn't answer my phone anymore. I would just be like, I'm done. I can't handle it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, God, she's so bad.
I wonder if this is because she's on the B team.
Yeah, tell me about it. B team who's like only gets used whenever the A team is injured. It's not a good life.
Do you actually train them?
Yeah.
So I remember there was a thing like, I'm not training them because then they're...
No, she has been trained. She's been
So
trained in a little bit in tactics, which is where she gets sensor lock from, and some skill with LRMs. And then she has a little bit in guts, because at the time, I needed someone with guts to be on the front line. So she's kind of a little bit mismatched, but...
So you needed
she's not
someone in
bad.
the front line, so you made the sniper.
Well, because they have the tactics. Out of all of my B team people, she has the highest tactics. So it's still legit. It's still a pro.
Commencing Alpha
Totes
Strike.
approps. Team C, they will never see combat. The C stands for culinary. They will peel potatoes forever while they sit inside of a virtual reality simulator thingamabobber. It's not even virtual reality. It's simulated.
Engaging target.
It's that far removed.
Did to put on an imaginary vibe.
And so, and I mean, they do have skills, Team C. You know, they can be an augmented fake reality while simultaneously peeling potatoes
barely
that
hit,
they can't see.
Commander.
And I don't give them a potato peeler. I give them a machete. So. Doosh! Alright, so we've taken everything we possibly can off of this locust so far without actually killing the locust. So that's cool.
Because the laser was your biggest.
Alright, this is where Medusa falls over because we accidentally faced him away because we clicked a button and it went through him.
Waiting
Which is
for orders.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm not happy about it when things like that happen.
I have this feeling like you've
Don't need to tell me
I have
twice.
strong emotions. The emotions are so strong that they could lift 20 towns. Like, I am lifted by my emotions. They're buff and stuff. Now we should be able to do this.
Got
It's
it.
just one go around. I meant one LRM launcher.
Should have
sorry.
run when you had the
I'm
chance.
just gonna throw the one launcher at them. Not even the rockets.
Okay,
Please don't have ranged weaponry. Just be a melee mech that doesn't do any stability damage.
you melee tank, you can do it.
Watch my 6.
Please be lasers? That's not lasers. I already know. 20 towns? Really?
Stabilizers
That's,
failed.
They can lift
I'm
it.
falling.
And those. Oh, and he doesn't have
Commander.
the
Oh,
pilot cockpit on.
I'm hit.
Heading out. Have a good one. Hope to see you around. And, you know, happy twitches. Which is like, okay. I'm happy twitching.
What do you need?
Sorry, just springs for it sometimes.
All right.
Rook of nonsense.
Back in action.
All right.
Roger.
He's up. And he's shambling.
He's facing the right way.
Hey! Look what happens when you don't try to use the buttons down there. Rats it. Rats it. Oh, Jesus, we're gonna get Shrek'd again. Woo! Ah!
That was a pretty light strike.
What is Shrek?
Good to go.
The moment it said it.
Oh, laddie, this is my swamp now. Isn't he like Scottish-ish?
I don't think that was Scottish.
Neither do I, but I said laddie. That's the same as Scottish. It would pass into the original Star Trek, okay? An emperor crab. Yeah, that's a thing.
All weapons, fire.
Yeah, he missed with the one thing that would actually kill the Shrek. It's no, the assassination target is gonna be no, it's actually gonna be the crew from the Discovery Channel. They do the deadliest catch, and they're gonna be catching like king crabs and emperor crabs. So that's gonna be the boss.
Engaging target.
I missed with the goddamn laser. Are you kidding me right now?
How's that tank do?
We are getting Shrek'd so hard. I mean, and we are standing in vaguely swamp-like conditions. I mean, there's green. That makes it a swamp. Everyone knows that.
I hear ya.
I can't have her hit the tank. Like,
You
that would be
betcha.
such a waste of all of these LRMs. Like, really?
Hey, Commander, I've got something on my sensors.
I have one LRM going to the tank.
She doesn't know multi-strike. The only person of all of my people who knows multi-strike is myself.
Take this.
That was exciting.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Always, the first time. I get upset, alright? Alright? It's the first hit she's taken. You gonna take another headshot? You take another headshot? Yeah. You want? Oh.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
Cat!
Sensors show more bandits.
I haven't seen cat on
Yeah, I talked with Cad a week or two ago on Twitch. Like, sending messages. They're doing pretty good. Oh, man. Are they gonna die? I think they're gonna die.
Orders.
Well, if we take care of this Shrekarino, we should be fine.
Coordinates
Check
received.
them all. It's too big, like one big Kamehameha wave.
No, because then you invoke the name of Mayo and you'd overheat and die. I mean, look at that. All those missiles just overheated and exploded. Just because you evoked the
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Alright. Oh, the assassination target is only 80 tons? What do we get out of 80 ton? A cataphract?
Yep.
What's your lead?
A fracking cat?
Firing jump jets.
A fracking oil well? Okay, we can either knock this quick draw over. Actually, let's do that.
Wait. You're on the side.
I will prove you wrong!
Here
Oh,
it
that-
comes.
yeah, that's fine.
Wait, lost evasive?
Oh,
Hadn't he
yeah.
fallen over? I thought he was unstable. Oh, yeah, they're okay. There we go. He's taking his time. Dodge. Alright, another one down. Very good, very good.
Engaging target.
I didn't hit the head,
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
so that was a thing. Oh god, is she gonna die?
Took a heavy hit there.
Did you just murder someone out there?
Barely hit, Commander. Aye, aye.
You know, yeah.
I'm gonna go with yeah as well. Alright, now I wanted to get her in the water. Because she's having all kinds of heat issues, but we're going to need to vigilance her. Poor Nightmare is having a hell of a time. This was not a dream.
On my
assignment.
way.
I'll try and keep vigilance on them as well. Who gets knocked down? I suppose. Oh, they will never get up again. Well,
All
they might
weapons
have
are
done.
go.
Alright, this will definitely take him up to the point where he's unstable. You can knock him down.
Neither of his feet are on land.
Oh, that's because he's levitating. He cast a float on himself, but since we're not attacking him with earth-based attacks, we'll still be able to.
Ah, damn it. I'm wounded.
If you're gonna shoot anyone in the head, please shoot Pathfinder in the head 3 times, and no one else.
Yeah?
Well, okay, maybe not that. Alright, so the Cassie is all about the up-close and personal brawling, but at the same time, if we just have him stand where he is, he keeps bulwark. Let's take out this quick draw.
Copy that. Give them everything you've got. Tango
Send it after
down.
you shot. No, you gave him everything you had. It was delicious.
Even your coupon to Denny's.
Oh god! Oh jeez. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez. That was a center hit.
Can't take many more hits like that.
Ooh, someone's got breaching fire. But only a medium laser to use it with. That's sad. Oh, they're splitting fire. Okay.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that... Oh, hit me in the meat.
Well, get less meat in your head, and maybe they'll stop hitting you there. Phony. Phony. Jabroni. Rigatoni.
Up high.
Spicy bologna. My feelings are the strongest around. Alright. Yeah, shoot that guy.
Firing.
You almost hit the other one who's out of range. If only you could. I saw some of those missiles go through him. It's a Victor! Woohoo! Alright, Vicky, what you got? That's it? 2 medium lasers, an SRM-4, and I can't... Alright, the AC-20, that's some damage. Alright, let's knock this Thunderbolt over. Pew! I actually think double PPCs would have been better on this mech. Since we don't have an ER large laser, so I think we will change out what we're doing with this, the Dutchman.
Waiting for orders.
Originally, we were going to put double PPCs on them, and then we decided not to. For reasons I will never understand myself. Okay. Whoever we go after is going to immediately get a churn. So if we destabilize them, it's not really going to do a whole lot. So I think maybe we should just go after the Thunderbolt, see if we can take him down. Nightmare has Bulwark, so we don't need to vigilance them. I'm a little bit worried. Obviously, their CT is a little, they're showing off a little bit, okay? And I'd rather they didn't flash their systems to the opponents, but I can't really control them. So. Hey! Speaking of flashers, it's Terminator! Hi, Terminator. Please don't get hit in the head again. Okay. I just smashed my glasses.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
I didn't imply anything. I straight up
Good to go.
said it, okay? I said it. It was things that I said. I straight up said those things. And then they were things that were out in the air because I said them. Haha, little does he know I'm actually the woods.
Engaging.
But you... Yeah! Brilliant! Alright. Another one down.
Let's hit him hard.
Great.
One less target.
Now, this Victor, he could get a lucky shot with his AC-20, but otherwise his
Yes,
weapons
Commander.
are kind of a huge disappointment. Say hello.
Going in. Feet first.
It's a crab! Boosh! Wait, he broke both of his arms off? He just... Ba-damn!
Show me your war face.
Show me your war face. Wow! Just like, in one attack, took out all of his weapons simultaneously. That is brilliant! Ha!
Engaging target.
Crab! I feel bad for that guy. His mech went from full health to a really bad time. Just really fast. The guillotine. I was thinking more of like the double
Armor
judo chop,
breach. Internal damage.
I am Terminator. I'm
Waiting for
I'm testing
orders.
it out. It's supposed to be part of my B team, and I'm pretty unhappy with it. So it's something that I am planning on changing.
What do you need?
If we do another death from above, your legs will take a bunch of damage. Or we could just jump over there and just... We could go crazy with it. Alright, legs up for
Here we
scrubs.
go.
Doosh!
Aye, aye.
We had the vigilance
Position
even
confirmed.
beforehand, so his stability didn't immediately get too high. So. I'm kind of toying with the idea of having a ranged
Taking a
mech
shot.
that uses energy weapons instead of ballistics or missiles for the purpose of long-range support that doesn't worry about ammo. But it's a concept that
Commander?
even though I'm toying with it, I'm not super happy with how it's going. So now, obviously, the dragon is still a big threat. So let's
Got it.
bombard him.
Critical hit.
Now he has no weapons, and I think they are out of range to be able to attack Cassia with a melee attack. Oh, but they are not out of range to hit Medusa. Okay.
Light damage, Commander.
I like the way they think. The quick draw. Got the double judo chop. The Victor is fine. It's just, the game does this sometimes where it bugs to the point where, like, whenever you look at anything else, it just brings up one of the enemy mechs. And I'm not really sure what to do about it other than just, I guess, put up with it. So.
Engaging target.
See ya!
Hot damn. Let's do
You
this.
should be able to put lasers on your feet. So if your
Ready for
sunglasses
orders.
is straight, still got leg lasers.
I could argue with that, but I'm not gonna. Alright, so we're gonna turn the Cassia
Got it.
around. Have you ever seen a king crab jump? Because it just did. Alright, we're just on to the assassination target. Who we can just bombard the crap out of. Ah, thank you. Always nice to be kept honest. I guess. honest, I guess. Yeah, she's murdering people in there.
Gone.
Well, I mean, that's standard murder for
The
her.
most
Firing everything
safe-
I've
the
got.
most stealthy.
Thanks, Darius. My primary target's taking damage. Yeah,
Why
I
doesn't-
shot at him.
Why doesn't he take like 5 headshots there and get super injured?
Woo!
Until it happened.
Woo! It's happened to be 3 times so far.
No, like the rate, like in one garage getting 5 headshots.
Oh, no. Where they've just been one shot with a headshot.
No. Because then they were running like right on top.
They have a Victor. This is our Atlas.
Is that as big as the Atlas?
No, Victor is only 80 tons. It's a good-sized mech, and if we can capture it, we will. Or kill the pilot or destroy those legs. Hey, look at that! Hit the pilot.
Target's taken a critical hit.
How nice is that?
It looks so.
Meow, bush.
Took another hit.
I think I already have a Victor piece, so we're just going to try to destroy the legs if possible. Except possibly with Tyrinar, because they have the highest chance when it comes to a called shot. 16%?
Engaging target.
I scored a headshot. Didn't destroy him, though. That's 3 damage they've taken, though.
Ready for orders.
Good to go.
She
I'm
will
here.
definitely destroy him.
Move order received.
Now we're going to have Medusa go after the one leg that isn't damaged. Great. There's one leg.
Scored a
And
critical hit.
hopefully...
Commander?
Why is there a red rectangle on the stability? Is it because they're not playing?
Yeah, so if they lose a... No, it's because they lost a leg. That's a permanent point of stability that they can't get back.
So if they lose both legs, two legs.
That's right. I mean, they'll also just be dead. Doosh!
Mess them up.
Oh, it incapacitated the pilot anyway.
Uh,
He's double dead. Cool. All right.
Mission successful.
We need to remake that Jaeger mech. Or no, that Grasshopper. I don't really like it. I don't like the large laser. I'd be happier with double PPCs or a PPC and some rockets. So let's see what we can do with that. When it comes to our B team, I'm just not super happy with them. God, Medusa took 20 days of dead. Deadish. Alright, so... Was this a different model? Because I could swear we already picked up the Victor piece before. No, we've got enough now. Dragon we can sell. That's good. Nice. Oh. That's bonus accuracy. I don't need that. Rubbish. Damage, that might be good. I do like damage. And we have a TTS. Oh, but we don't need missiles. Missiles are the only TTS we don't really need. Because both of my Team A missile people have a tactics of 10 and a gunnery of 10. They don't need a TTS. Trans-dimensional targeting system. That's not what it means, by the way.
And it doesn't even fit the acronym.
If you assume that trans-dimensional is one word, then it's T.
Oh.
And then targeting system.
Okay.
Well, you see the D is folded up into a pocket dimension in the word.
Oh, that makes sense now.
I'm sure it does.
I will allow that to make sense.
Excellent. Bam. They're going to give me the Dargan anyway? No. No. Let's see. They gave us one of the accuracy medium lasers. That doesn't really matter. Although we can throw that on some of our frontline people. Although I think they all have like a gunnery of 10 as well. I'll do my best to have high gunnery skills. I can't believe they got it killed by a guy named Stefan.
Nah.
Really?
What? Stefan?
Seven Ameris of the Rimworld Republic launched a bloody revolt that destroyed the Star League.
Well, there wasn't any of your colonies in RimWorld.
Yeah, no, those all burned from a mysterious outbreak of pyromania and arson. I hate that disease.
Who would do such a thing?
If only doctors could
What
figure
a
out how to cure that
monster.
disease.
It was
Like smallpox, just pyromania and arson spreads through the wild Rimworld West. Just the Western Rimworlds. Alright, only 4 days of repairs, that's not too bad. And we'll get these, let's do something else with this grasshopper here. I'm just not happy with it. Getting that Victor would have been nice. Alright, let's just strip all of the equipment off of this thing. And since it's a ranged thing, let's take all of its armor down to half. Honestly, that's one thing that I wish they would add, is a half armor button. Mostly because I'm a huge fan of arbitrary extremes and then also the middle ground. So like, you know, being able to look at it and go, okay, this is what I could do if I had no armor. This is what I could do if I had maximum armor. And here's what I'm actually going to do because I can't make a decision, so let me just put it middle of the road. Like, that's kind of how my brain operates.
Oh.
Although center torso, I might move that back up. What?
You know what's a game you should play?
What?
The Witcher.
No way.
Yeah.
That's madness. It's not even a real game.
What about The Witcher 3?
Oh, well, that's half of a real game. Frozen, if they like had DLC just for drag and drop and it was only like $5, I would actually pay for that. They'd be like, no one's gonna buy this. This is just a joke DLC, and I'd be like, I'll buy it. Drag and drop, yes, please.
You should just have all heat sinks and then just punch everybody.
I've got the coolest fists in town. So this would be a 90. No, this is 60. So this is a 110 point auto, or alpha strike. That's not bad. It's not great.
Wow, so many heat sinks.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna spread them out a little bit more than this, but
Nah, that's perfect.
it's 80 heat. We lose 30, so that's 50 unaccounted for. Okay, how much can we fit here? This is 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 30. We have 36 heat being accounted for. That's 14 heat unaccounted for at this time.
Hey guys, maybe I should put some missiles on this with some PPCs. Nah, it's just all PPCs!
Hey, my heat efficiency, if we are on the Arano scale, my heat efficiency is infinitely better. Infinitely. Because it's not hard.
She has the base coolant.
I don't believe that's true. I believe that she has torn those systems out of her mech. Don't need these. What the hell is this? Heat efficiency. Bah!
Where am I gonna put all my weapons?
Why not triple? Because it can only fit 2 energy weapons over here. I guess I could put another. No, we would definitely overheat immediately and then just explode.
You need more PPCs. Channel your inner younger Tyrinar and put nothing but PPCs.
As were the days, back in my days, days of our lives, as the days churn, fake soap opera names.
No armor, all PPCs, and the rest heat sinks.
As a bold and spicy plan, I do enjoy that.
Me too.
A gyro. I don't really need stability resist. Although I guess I don't have any other gyros on this one.
What's the leg mod do?
Minus damage from death from above attacks. And seeing as this mech isn't really doing death from above. Hey, Kirgo, how you doing?
Kirgo, what is up? I can't read any of that text.
Just said hello.
So just believe that I'm saying hi.
There you go. Can you read now?
No, I forgot how. It's too big. It's so big I forgot
I get
how to
intimidated by big words. Well, like lots of syllables?
no,
No,
like
they're just so sized.
read. The area that those words take up is it's terrifying.
It's like they have a spotlight in my face. They're drilling me for questions. answers. Interrogation? Yeah. All right.
What happens if you like put a gyro on like the arm?
I wish you could. They won't let you.
Where it's like we would be like super inefficient.
We're just spinning.
If
I can't
perhaps
turn it
useful
off.
at all.
All right. We got jump jets for mobility. Just 2 of them is fine. We don't need more than the 1 LRM ammo because we can only fit an LRM 5 in our head.
You need more PPCs. PPCs.
You're more PPCs.
Yeah, you're right.
Frozen, I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again because I was just so impressed by it when I was in school. I had a professor who he actually, like, that was his philosophy, and that he would use among his peers, and that was also, like, the accepted thing. That basically, when you were writing like a scientific
I'll get it in
paper,
the schedule.
his field was, Dr. Tarman was, I think he was nuclear physics, particle physics, something like that. He wouldn't teach us anything, though, because he hates us, as he told us the first day of class. Anyway, but the strategy is write out your paper in plain words, so it's something that you understand, so that you can make sure that your theories are sound, and then before you go to like present the paper, refit all of your words with bigger words. Like just get a thesaurus, or get a scientific dictionary, if you will, and just pick all of the biggest words. We got all the best words here in America. Absolutely unbelievable. These words are so amazing that you just won't even believe them. Is that a food Virgo? Shish.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that.
I think it's food. I like food. Alright, we're gonna do the same with this other grasshopper over here. Or something similar. Maybe not PPCs on this one. Shea Matchbox? That's a food, right? Am I wrong in just assuming everything is a food item?
Yes, there are many things. That are
What?
food.
No, that's not true. There are lots of things that are food.
That's yes. But some of those things aren't food.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand. But so many of the things are food. I mean, isn't that the meaning of Christmas? That some things are food?
Mm-hmm.
So,
You
I
found
win
me
again.
Up, you found me up here.
That's what I do. I find things out. Alright, let's take some of the armor off of this here. I mean, I guess this works for the grasshopper. So basically, they have 120 damage alpha strike. They're generating 90 heat every turn, and they're only getting rid of 60. So that's not great.
This is an all-ship announcement. It's time for another team-building movie night. Tonight's selection is a big hit in the combine. STG's the
God, no,
attack
this mech is
polymer-coated man. Attendance is mandatory. So we'll see you there.
Grasshoppers just aren't great for this, are they? They really aren't. Because they're all energy weapons, and there just aren't a very good selection of high damage energy weapons in the game. Well said. Bang your head! Something about being dead or something.
Everything's about being dead.
Yeah, well, that's what the trendy kids say. Trending on their sofa boxes and waffle towers, or whatever they call them these days. Waffle tower boxes. Alright, we're gonna make a very lopsided heat sink PPC sandwich on both of these. It's actually slightly more heat efficient than 3 large lasers. Kick out a ton of small lasers. I wish we could! Well, actually, this one could. I don't have small lasers even. We're down to 2.
Why do you have so?
Because I kept sticking them on the Flaming Dutchman, and the Flaming Dutchman kept getting exploded. And then they lose all of their stuff when they get exploded.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Who knew? Alright, let's repair all this stuff and let's head to a Cora Modir shenanigan place.
Are you doing the story mission?
I think so. I think we're ready to do that.
Shucks!
Alright, let's see how many days it's going to take to actually get over to that place.
12.
Close. 17. It's practically the same number.
Bio command.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust
Now this one is a
gravity.
2-part mission. So the goal is going to be to not have our alpha team get the shit kicked out of them so that they can continue to fight in the next wave. And we also have insider information that we have to carry Lady Arano in the second part of the mission.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Oh, and before we start the mission, let's do another upgrade in our barracks. We might have enough experience in some of our senior pilots to just really beef them out. So... Now, I was listening to a little bit about this on a gaming show. It is 2 back-to-back. Oh, wait, what is this? Underfed. Of course, we're going to expand our hydroponics to grow more vegetables. Bam! The crew expands the hydroponics garden with additional racks of lettuce, cucumbers, and radishes. Soon, radishes seem to be a part of every meal. So many radishes. Somehow the phrase, "and a radish," becomes the height of morbid humor aboard the Argo. I like radishes. I buy some every time I go to the store.
Would you eat only radishes for like...
Ready to go over
Well, no, they were
financials
saying it
whenever
was
you are.
part of all the other meals. I mean, I've had it as part of all of my lunches every day for the last couple of months.
You should try to do?
What?
Raise the salary.
I'll take that into consideration. But yeah, 2 back-to-back. What was I going to say? Something about inside. Oh, right, that they are planning on actually having DLC for this game at some point. Because they feel like the sales are well enough. Now, they didn't say what the DLC was probably going to be. I'm assuming a shit ton more mechs to play around with. Because that would be amazing. I'd love to see some clan mech stuff.
Probably add a multiplayer.
It already has multiplayer, I think. Isn't that what... I think there's a multiplayer skirmish where you can fight other people.
Oh, nice.
So... Alright, let's do some upgrades. Kitty! Alright, we're even gonna upgrade our newbie lobies here.
Newbie lobies.
Well, I have no guarantee that I'll
Receiving you.
be able to upgrade them between missions.
No, I thought you just called them lobies, and I thought
I
that was
did.
funny.
Newbie lobies.
Training complete.
It's one word. No. Okay, that's what I am hoping for, Frozen. They did say that there would be DLC. They didn't say what kind. My hope is that it would be clan tech. Or, at the very least, a DLC that allows you to try and do missions to get lost tech.
What's clan tech?
Clan tech is the kind of stuff that I grew up with in the Mech Warrior games, where it's a bunch of different mechs, different technology. Things like, Thor type of mech, or just it's different types of mechs that don't appear in this game because they're from a different, what would it be, a different generation, a different era, something like that. Because in the lore, we're like in a different area. We're in the spheres, and I guess the clans are maybe out on the edges.
Oh,
doing their
just
own
because
thing, something like
their destroyed technology was different than our destroyed technology.
that. I think that's probably about the gist of it.
Training
Oh,
confirmed.
before we
Commander.
start this mission, I actually forgot one other thing. We need to put that in the Atlas. We have to put the cockpit. And I think that'll take maybe a day to set up. It takes more than a day, I'm going to be a little sad. Bam. One day.
Log and note.
$500.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Secure all loose gear about the mech bay.
What's up, boss?
Turbo. Clan tech is tech that emphasizes on damage and not accuracy or heat efficiency. Oh, so basically it's sticking Lady Arano in a cannon? That sounds good. Alright, this guy's got 10,000. Well, at the very least, I think what we could do with these... Okay, so that gets them enough to be able to get everything to 4 and then some of their stuff to 5. So we can start to minorly outfit them. I think if we're having extra people, maybe we want all of them to have bulwark, and then we'll figure out what the secondary skill is. So let's do multi-target on this guy.
Samire, give me a sense of reading. You picking anything up out there?
Mech warrior training complete.
Oh, UACs, yeah, ultra autocannons.
Awaiting orders.
Good times, great oldies. Alright, what do we want to do with you, dude? Let's get another frontline guy. Get him some extra piloting.
Training complete.
Orders?
Orders? Oh no! What happened, Kiriko? Well, if their name is Sneak, let's give them sensor lock. They're going to be a ranged person. So actually, let's give them multi-target and sensor lock. I bet.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I mean, that's part of the reason. I get shit from my father every once in a while, because on my my laptop, my hard drive is super full. But I'm like, well, what if I have a day where I don't have internet? I don't have, like... I don't have internet, I don't have power, but I need to pass an hour or two, you know. So I have my laptop full of stuff, and you're like, you shouldn't have all that shit on there. Then again, he also refuses to believe in the usefulness of SSDs, mostly because he's like, you can't just keep, like, changing shit. Okay, so it is a different timeline. Like, it's later on. Alright, if they're focused, let's give them
But
guts.
I thought since everything was destroyed, wouldn't timeline not really matter?
Mech warrior training
See, that's kind of what I would think, but I don't know. I'm not really up on the lore with all of it. Ugh. Ugh, that's terrible. Kiriko, I'm sorry you had to go through that hardship. May things improve for you. May you have the best of vibes. May the internet be carried on the wings of good vibes. Straight into your heart of your computer. Now, wait a minute. Explain that to me. Because, I mean, Akengort brings up a good point. If clans have different technology, but the facilities for creating technology is destroyed, like people don't know how to make it, that's why it's classified as lost tech, how is it that clans have a bunch of different technology? Are we assuming that at some point people learn how to make new mechs again, like they rediscover the technology, so that like by the time clans are showing up, it's no longer lost tech because they're like, we know how to make this stuff again? That's the only way I can really think about that. Unless we're making the assumption it's like, yeah, the different clans all found different caches of lost technology that...
Or perhaps they found like deeper and more secured, automated-wise facilities.
Maybe.
Dr. Murad, I'm detecting
Not eyes.
sodium triphosphate in our starboard water reservoir.
Training complete.
Clans have their own mech technicians. Okay, so basically...
Commander?
Yeah, so it's what I said the first time. So basically, clans know how to make mechs and mech technology, right? Clans are normal human that travel outside of the mapped area, and I guess they managed to build stuff on their own. Okay. Oh, they also... Oh, so it's not just the mechs and technology they have, it's also like the people. It is incredibly interesting lore. It is also stuff that I just have no idea about.
Training confirmed, Commander.
All right, so we have a bunch of people now who are somewhat upgraded. That's kind of cool. Let's wait for a day so that we can get the Terminator back in.
Job's done, Commander.
All right, let's go duel this. Parlay. Kamea, welcome home. We haven't spoken face to face since your father's funeral. Strange, isn't it? For all the time we've been fighting each other, for all of our struggles, we haven't actually talked until now. I'm not here to talk with you, Uncle. I'm here to demand your surrender. Then you'll walk away from this parlay disappointed. Did I teach you nothing, Kamea? The end game is a time for negotiation, not demands. I remember your teachings well enough, Uncle. If our positions were reversed, you would attack me without hesitation or mercy. The founding houses have rallied behind me. You are outnumbered and outgunned, and you have nowhere left to turn. And aside from a single hostage, you have nothing to negotiate with. A single hostage? He's your dearest friend. Surely he means more to you than nothing. Alexander means a great deal to me, but I would sacrifice any one person, even myself, for the good of the Reach. You are defeated. Concede. I've heard your proposal, now hear mine. You will leave the system in my hands and solidify your power base elsewhere. I will rule Koromodir, and I will hold your friend to ensure your good behavior. You will agree to these terms, or you will die. I will die? Your words are air, Uncle. You have nothing left to threaten me with. So you believed when you moved on Castle Nautilus. I think that you're bluffing, and I'm willing to wager my life on it. I'll see you on the field of battle. Yes, I suppose you will. I hope we actually get to kill him. Ah, that went about as well as I had expected. Darius, raise the founding houses on the comms. Tell them that I'm ordering them to drop. All of our companies, our entire fleet, everything we have. As always, I will lead from the front. We're taking Koromodir, and we are doing it now. Tyrinar, I want you to remain at ready until I call for you. Prepare your mech warriors and wait for my signal.
You know who else waited for my signal? My parents before they got on the lifeboats died.
And then it was an accident. Did I tell you it was a transport? I've held it in this long. I haven't told anybody. We're going to crush what remains of my uncle's directorate. I had almost forgotten that my parents were dead, you know?
It's the last mission we had to bring it up.
Thanks for keeping me real. Gotta remember where I'm from. From dead parents. I will retake the throne that was stolen from me. And come hell or high water, we will rescue Lord Madeira. I swear it on my father's name. Who's dead, by the way. Just have a complete breakdown right now. And she's like, I'm depending on you. My parents! I hope not. Cargo's my baby. No one else was crushed. My hope when I saw my parents' transport explode. No. But I can very vividly imagine it. Just imagine dead parents and then explode them in a transport. And that's me.
You should listen to your uncle, Lady Rana. We have unfinished business, you and I. The Iberia still carries a full complement of battle mechs, plus enough firepower to level a city. And you know it's too late to withdraw your forces. When I reach Koromodir, I will drown your restoration in a sea of fire. Every dog in Arano colors will die. You took my son from me, Kamea. My hope for the future died with him.
Just have more kids.
Now I'm killing yours.
I don't understand. Obviously, I'm not a parent. I mean, think about me. My parents died in a transport accident. I can't make new parents, okay? Think of things from my position. So are each of the clans just like their own little, like, they want to kill all of the other clans and the Inner Sphere? Like they're vying for control like that? Or are they just like, they just hate the other clans? Or, I mean, I suppose it's like any political thing where they want to solidify their position and get as much as they can. But I mean, like, is a clan basically just like a gang? Like they're just like, yeah, we're a family unit. We just sort of like, we want to hang out on our street corner and do our thing. Well, boss, things are looking pretty grim, I've got to say. But hey, at least we figured out what Espinosa's secret weapon is. Yeah, a traitor to his people. Thanks for that ray of sunshine, Yang. Did any of you see the wall behind Ostergaard? There were burn marks, bullet holes, what looked like small arms fired. His sailors must have tried to seize the bridge. If there was a mutiny attempt on the Iberia, it failed, and as unhinged as Ostergaard may have sounded, he was right. We can't withdraw our forces without the Directorate cutting them to ribbons, and we can't stop a Fortress-class dropship. At least, not through conventional means.
You know what else isn't conventional?
My parents' death?
It was an accident. That's not conventional.
Alright, then, you're about to give us an incredibly sketchy job, aren't you? I'm getting that feeling. Your instincts are as sharp as ever. You're going to bring down the Iberia. Yes, let's just shoot mechs at them. How exactly? The Argo isn't exactly a warship. She doesn't even carry any weapons. Well, that's why we just shoot a mech through space, and as we're floating past them, we'll just shoot stuff at them. Duh. No, but she is carrying something that can bring down a dropship. It very nearly destroyed the Argo, if memory serves. We're going to use the Locura. Lost Tech. The nickname given to experimental software. Oh, this. Okay, the Doctor for... Okay, I remember this thing now. Nah, no way. Lady Arano, that code completely screwed us at Castle Nautilus, which is why we're going to put it on their ship. I don't... What is... Anyway, it nearly detonated...
we have to activate it on ours. How are we going to send it to them?
Stick a little bit of taffy on it and throw it at their ship. That's how viruses work, I think. We'll put it on a toilet seat, and then we'll send the toilet seat to their ship, because that's the way the diseases spread.
And they'll be like, oh, and free toilets. Let's install this.
Quick, everyone, install it, and everyone use it, as is tradition. Lady, it nearly detonated our fuel tanks. It's too dangerous to go tinkering around with. We don't have a choice, Sumair. It's the closest thing we have to a weapon that could destroy that ship. If I were wrong about this, Farah would have told us by now. Tell them, Doctor, we can do this, can't we? She's like, oh, actually, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Just on her phone. I was playing Angry Birds, sorry. What's going on now? Yes, I think we can. Oh, God, I already see it. I'm not even reading the text, but I see Origin accident down here. Whew, it's going to be about my dead parents, I know it. All right, it'll cripple her long enough to take her out of the fight, but that code is a science experiment, not a weapon. I think that I can modify it into one, but there will be risks involved, and I can't offer any guarantees. This job has been full of surprises. Can't say I ever thought I'd be trying to make a ship full of people.
A ship full of parents!
No, well, except
I'll be making myself.
Ah, yes. Millions of myself around the universe who can just walk around going, my parents died in a transporter espionage accident. Yeah. Yes, Commander, here we are. I suppose I'll go ahead and get started. We're still going to need a way to get the code onto Ostergaard's ship. I'd suggest taking over a ground-based communications array, something on a network that the Iberia's computer trusts. Why not just launch our mechs at the Iberia? I'm sure that would be fine. There's a Directorate comm station on Lyris, the Throne World's second moon. It was the system's primary communications hub during my father's reign, and my uncle uses it for the same purpose now. You could use it to transmit the Locura, then destroy it. The control tower is automated, so there shouldn't be any collateral damage. You'd be killing two birds with one stone. I like how you think. I'll rig the explosives. We're likely to encounter heavy resistance when we touch down. I'll see if I can find an engineering solution to help us deal with it. Maybe my team can seize control of their turrets, make them fight for us for a change. You should probably try to bring a jump-capable lance if you can, Commander. Comm arrays like the one on Lyris tend to be housed on elevated platforms with lots of ramps and choke points. Thank you, Doctor. We're hinging everything on this plan's success. Hey, Ralt, how's it going? It is vital that Ostergaard's attention remains fixed on me and the Restoration Army, to the exclusion of your operation on Lyris, and so I will give him something to focus on. I'm going to flash the enemy armies. My wallet. I got lots of cash. I'm accelerating our offensive. We're marching on the Directorate's final stronghold, Cordia City, the capital of Coromedure. We'll do our part. Damn right we will. We'll rendezvous with Lady Arano and Coromedure when the job is done. We've got a job to do, people. It'll be the biggest challenge we've ever taken on, so put on your war faces. Follow the commander's lead. We've got a dropship to crash. I'm just gonna become incoherent by the end of this campaign. What is he ordering us to do? Boom. I think he said boom. Parents. Are you being attacked by boom parents? Parents. I think he said parents.
No, he needs to pay rent.
Alright, I'm in the Heavens Collapse. Vapors in the Cassia. Oh, wait a minute. Do we need to stick some jump jets on these? We've only got one on the Terminator. The Cassia has 3. Avatar of Akencorp has none. Although... Oh, wait a minute. Why don't they have an AC 20++? Oh, right, we turned them into another frontliner. We need to put some jump jets on them. Oh, so even though they just told us... They're just like, make sure you put some jump jets on your stuff. And then they're like, oh, by the way, you don't have time to put jump jets on your stuff. We're not going to leave out the Avatar Vakengorp. We'll just, we'll manage. I guess Medusa goes there. I need a good pilot then. I mean, I guess we could put Vapor in the... It's going well. I mean, we're starting the final mission shenanigans, so signs will be fine. Signs will be fine. I saw the signs, and he got into the back. The Avatar of the Vakengorp. It's gonna make them all explode, you know.
That was pretty butchered.
Yep. Just like they're gonna be once the Avatar of Vakengorp has their way with them.
That's true.
Yeah. Just anytime, anyone. Actually, you know what, Frozen? I probably carry around business cards at this point. And anytime I walk up to anyone, I just give them the card, they look at it, and it just says, parents dead in a transport accident. I'm just like, what's this for? I'm going to reference it several times throughout our conversation. I'll just show it to you every time. Tyrinar, mech pilot, dead parents in a transporter accident. I'm gonna have a nice door with a nice stenciled name on it. Tyrinar, pilot, dead parents in a transporter accident. It's gonna be good. When I go to get like family photos taken, I always get a photo of just myself.
Command
and then a
interface
picture
initiated.
Of an exploding transport, and then I have like a little arrow pointing at it, and I just draw on the picture dead parents inside. So, yeah, I'm alright. The rebel seat is even less comfortable than it looks, though. Tell me about it. Did you find the care package I left in there for you? The explosives? Yes, I'll set them to bring down the control tower after I've uploaded the liqueur onto the Imperial.
Let's get moving, Commander. Lady Orano is counting on us.
Wait, which mech is Farah in? Well, it says get Farah to the control tower. She must survive.
Commander.
Good to go.
But I don't know what mech she's in.
Just make sure.
Yes,
all of
Commander.
them survive.
Well, I mean, obviously that's going to be the plan.
Orders.
But,
Receiving you.
I just, I like to know things. Oh, never mind. You can see the icon. Okay, so she's in the, she's in our frontline mech. That's cool. I like that. That's fine. As per usual, the person that we're protecting should, of course, be on the front line, where they can take the most chances of their head just instantly
I've got
exploding.
something.
Hey, look, they got stuff. 45, 35. Really? What are these, potato mechs?
Probably because they have a whole bunch of friggin' heavy turrets.
Oh, that's true. Hi, guys. We're knocking on your door. We said hi, guys.
Give them everything you've got.
Wait, escort an APC. Where are these APCs? Oh, hi. How easy to blow up are you? He doesn't even have full systems. Wait, you're sending us like broken trucks? All right, everyone, get in the back of the technical. Woo! Here comes a headshot.
Okay, it's official. Rumble seats are a bad idea, and I don't like getting shot at. I really, really don't.
Well, then maybe you should have went in one of the other mechs. Actually, you know what? As long as you didn't go in the Heavens Collapse, that would have been the worst. All right, we're putting a rumble seat inside of the paper mache mech, so it's gonna be good. This one has damaged systems as well. Why did you send me vehicles that are like shit? I think it was the
Damage minimal.
it's definitely a different one. Yeah.
They just both have the same
Yes,
exact
Commander.
numbers.
Firing jump jets. Roger that.
Good. Oh, really?
2 HP.
Really?
That's going to hurt.
We got some sail trucks. Hey guys, we're going for the big mission. Don't worry, I stopped by Big Lots. I got us a couple of extra trucks. It's great.
They had a buy one get 50% off sale.
Turns out they also give you 50% of the truck only. Hooray!
Woo!
Commander.
How can he not see that jammer?
Your mech's in the way.
You may roll, yes. Disclaimer, I am not the public PR person for Fire. So
Target
I
acquired.
cannot guarantee that my answers will necessarily reflect all of the views of Fire, but I can do my best to speak for them on their
Mech
behalf.
destroyed.
I mean, what can I say? In this day and age, fire is a hot topic, so it's where I go to get all my worst clothing.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
That's why I chuckled, because I got it. Thank
I
you.
thought maybe you thought that I just went insane, because I mean, that's also... Oh, that's kind of amazing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh, that was nice. 70 missiles. Can you shoot firebombs? No. So the only... You can actually get flamethrowers, but flamethrowers are very short range. How are they taking shots at a person we can't even see? I mean, these little tiny trucks are kind of amazing, but...
What do you need?
Screaming children!
So many screaming child.
What you can do is, if you close to within melee range, because flamethrowers are very short range,
Alright,
you can overheat enemy mechs that way. And we have found them to be incredibly useful. The biggest drawback to a flamer is that they do not have an independent fuel, an independent fuel supply. Like LRMs have an independent ammo source, so that you can put more ammo in your mech as you need it. They just have their own self-contained ammo source, and it's only 6 shots, which you'll run out of fairly quickly. So it's about enough to overheat, like completely shut down, usually like 2 or 3 mechs. Depending on, how hot the environment is, how many flamers you put on the mech. The best time we had was what we were calling the Flaming Dutchman. It was a
Warning.
grasshopper type
Enemy
mech, and it was
sensor
outfitted
lock
with
detected.
6 flamers. And all it had to do was like walk up to an enemy mech, and then they just got no more turns. Because it would just do so much fire damage.
They've
and
got
it
a
would
sensor
overheat them
lock
so
on
much
me.
that they would just keep shutting down. And then it would start cooking all of their systems. Which was pretty cool. I liked it. Unfortunately, it kept blown up. And it turns out when your mechs get blown up, you lose your weapons.
Come on, send me a real
Mechs
mech
never ended up
warrior.
buying more. Which is a really shit reason to use like a really good strategy. Hey, we had this really good plan. What happened to it? I stopped buying stuff. I got lazy. Okay.
Roger that.
Alright, let's vigilance her. I don't want to see this Vindicator go down!
Giving them everything I've got.
Gosh, that was so love it.
Mech destroyed.
Oh, because they're such small mechs, the morale is barely worth anything. Damn. I'm a little bit worried about these little trucks here. They're getting within vehicle range.
Yep.
Dude, why are you driving so far forward? Oh, that vehicle is so screwed.
Because you have to protect them.
Yeah, I went as far forward as I could, and they're just like, yeah, let's just go.
Yeah, they have to run away. Like, I don't want protection.
Now it says they're elite scouts. Maybe they're not actually the. I wonder if maybe they're not actually the engineers.
I hope not, because they're about to get got.
Oh yeah. I love the trucks have evasion. That seems cute to me. All right, well these are obviously not the engineers because these are just a bunch of PPC carriers.
Aye.
So okay. Oh, I hear an ice cream truck. That's the. There's your problem.
Coordinates received.
We're gonna find out. I mean, we're gonna have Medusa take out this turret.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
Target destroyed.
I do not think that this vehicle over on the right side, though, is going to live. I mean, they drove so far forward. It's crazy.
APC down, Commander.
Yeah.
If
Like-
only there was something that could have been done about
Ready
that.
for orders.
Yeah, like them not drive forward like insane maniacs. Like, at least this other vehicle over here stayed vaguely close to the Atlas, where they're just like, hey, can you blow up some stuff for me first? This other vehicle's just like, we're invincible! That's the sound they made when they blew up. Just all right, Catapult, I've got something for you. Is a present.
Wow, it was a lot of missiles.
I feel so
Enemy
good.
mech. Critical damage
that.
detected.
That is just,
Good to
that is
go.
so incredibly satisfying. Unbelievably satisfying. Oh, they can't see that catapult though. That's a shame. It was a rental car. Well, you know, you're supposed to drive rental cars like they're, well, like they're rental cars. So, Sign should be able to take out another turret. So I suppose we have the heavy laser turret or this
don't
heavy
have-
shredder.
They don't have sight lines on.
They do, but they're blocked. So that means that there's a chance that they're not going to hit.
Oh.
But no matter where Signs goes, because they don't have jump jets, they're not really going to get at a spot where they can clearly see, I don't think. Well, except for right there. Oh, but they can only see with the PPC. Oh, because then they're blocked by an allied sight line, so that's worse. Huh. They, like, really can't see anything. Where's our little allied vehicle right now? I don't see it. They drove up here somewhere. Oh, you know what I just thought of? We destroyed the turret that's attached to this turret control, didn't we? So even if this one gets to the second area, it's not going to do anything. Oh, well. Well, he can really only get over here to where this Orion is.
Firing.
Nice.
Use.
That hit something good.
The vehicle might still be alive right now if they had let us do that before they just drove forward like a crazy person.
Oh, here goes the other ones.
I don't care about them. They don't have any people on them. Like, it's just the APCs. How are they, like, I'm totally, wow, they actually hit the head on that one. That's super impressive. But, I'm just a little bit confused how they're actually managing to get shots on a catapult because there's a building in the way. If they were using, like, LRMs, I would understand it because you can fire those indirectly. But they're shooting a PPC through a building.
They're really good shots.
Without you hurting the building.
You had like one windows open on like the third floor on the one side, and on the second floor on the other side.
Oh my god, it's like a comedy skit. It's just like, oh no, here comes a PPC. Open one window, run to the other side of the building, open the other one, and it goes right through. Just like, whoo, save the building. Thank goodness. Do tanks have to worry about heat?
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
People know that. I've never really let a tank live long enough to have to think about heat thoughts. Yeah, I've never even had to think about the thoughts of heat. So, I mean, that's how far removed I am from this.
Commander?
Oh, no, look at that. And actually, they're just regular PPCs. Standard PPCs. That actually might make vehicles some of the strongest units if they don't have to worry about heat. Like, that's a little silly.
Good to go.
Now, granted, they also just, like, fall apart if something looks at them weird. Well, I don't want to overheat, I guess.
Keep in mind, you might have a second
Locking
mission,
on.
so don't use all your AC. Or... Oh,
It is
no.
my hope that we get the chance to reload between missions.
Powering down enemy turrets, Commander. Give us a moment and we'll rewrite their targeting protocols.
They're all gonna be gone and whatever. Carry on.
Yes, Commander.
Do you. Like your idiot allies who just sort of... Anyway. They're dumb. I'm glad they're dead.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
Alright, Avatar. Let your power shine. Oh, you seem to be overheating.
Aye, aye.
Nice.
Hell yes. Target eliminated.
What do I want to kill? Now, the catapult. Oh, it's got 104. That's 100 damage there. And that's 90. Let's shoot an LRM-15 and an LRM-20 at it. And then we can spread our other missiles to somewhere else. Let's send our other missiles over to finish off this heavy laser turret. If we're lucky, we'll take both of them out.
Engaging multiple targets.
Nope. At least we got one.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so... Oh, we only took them down to half. Yeah, those missiles went all over the place. Although these PPCs have shown the capacity to very easily shoot the... Wait, you were able to shoot them from that spot where you were before, but now you couldn't shoot them?
Yeah.
I think...
He moved, the window wasn't lined up anymore.
I hate my allies.
Reporting.
I
Heavy
hate
damage.
their driving abilities.
Receiving you.
But I'm gonna love punching this stupid catapult in the face.
Moving out.
And now shoot him.
Woo!
It said it did 15 damage. We
One
were shooting
less
the
target.
air that he was breathing.
You were
As his soul was escaping, we shot that, so...
I was gonna say you were shooting his past self.
We've equipped all of our mechs with the latest in nut-kicking technology. We're really kicking our offensive into the max by kicking their offensive into the rear. It makes sense. They call that a missile barrage. I call it pastrami. Yeah, I just got pastrami on my brain.
Okay.
Oh, look at those flamers, Jesus Christ.
Yes, Commander.
Bang.
Engaging.
Boom. How did that not kill it?
Didn't do no damage.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What's up, boss?
Thought maybe there was something else going on there, you know. Why it didn't die.
Standing
all right,
by.
let's have Signs move up and finish this one turret off.
On it.
That's the plan, Roll. It's not coming out this month, right? No, it's next month, I'm pretty sure. That is the plan. We're probably going to end up doing like a full month of Darkest Dungeon, and it's gonna be awesome. We just have to hit with one of these, so let's just fire with the 2 medium lasers. Boom! Gets rid of all of his heat, and then life is good.
That turret is gone.
The definite plan is Darkest Dungeon once the DLC for that comes out. I'm not exactly sure what I feel like playing once we're done with Battletech. I'm kind of thinking of going over to Slay the Spire for a while because the third character came out. Yeah.
Full throttle.
There is, of course, finishing KCD, which maybe we would do that instead. In theory, we should be able to beat that, what's left of that in less than a week. Could probably do it in just 1 or 2 streams if I could actually pay attention, but I never do. So that's why it would end up taking like a week anyway.
What do you need?
Of course, I need to remember what you're doing, how to play. It would be super lost.
Maybe. I mean, the big issue with KCD for like remembering how to play is kind of the combat, but because our gear is so far advanced, enemies have a hard time hurting us. So I don't know, you know, that's another possibility, Frozen. I mean, I'd have to get permission from Akengorp and then figure out how exactly to set up a Switch to stream that.
Well, I already have a profile for you on the Switch. So.
Well, that's handy. So, I mean, that's always a possibility. We could probably get, like, a month of Breath of the Wild before Darkest Dungeon. So, that would be fun. Okay, with Vapor, let's just have you move here, but then we'll sensor lock this turret. That, or we could have them sprint, actually. Let's Vigilance and sprint, then we can get sight of everything. Everything!
Good to go.
Everything.
Orders?
How can you only... God, it kind of sucks at shooting stuff. There we go.
Moving out.
Can't believe that the weapon set I gave him is terrible. At long range. Seeing as I gave him all short and mid-range weapons.
Roger that.
Pew! Boom! Nice.
Yay, full
Turret destroyed.
I know. I feel so much morale as well. Boom? I'm thinking boom thoughts.
All weapons committed.
It is so satisfying to drop 70 LRMs just on anything. And only 2? It only looks like 2 of those missiles missed.
Target destroyed.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good! Especially since a lot of those LRMs are upgraded, which means that they do extra damage. A lot of extra damage.
I'm here.
Oh, no. Oh, good. He can get up onto the building with these. Okay. Alright, so let's put him up here. And then next turn, we have to move him next to the edge, and then we can jump him over the ledge. We are, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, that's the comm center. So what is this thing over there?
Probably for the other turrets.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So actually, they're exactly where they need to be. Bravo turrets belong to us. Well, they got... It's such a target-rich
Commander?
environment.
So what else do you have to do?
I'm supposed to be getting the person that Farah is in, or the mech that Farah is in, which is currently Medusa's,
you
over
actually
to
have
the
to get
comm
them there.
tower.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was heading towards this, because I thought that's what the objective was at first, but I don't think it is. I think it's over here. So we just need to...
Ready for orders?
Because that's why there were like 2 of those tanks, like 1 for each sector.
See, I thought... I wasn't really paying attention. I thought that when that vehicle died, that the objective immediately disappeared. And so I was like, oh, if the objective disappeared, that must still be the one we need to get to. It made sense in my head at the time, though now that I reflect
Full
on
throttle.
it, potatoes, I think, are more appropriate. So. Actually, Frozen, we are using the LRMs that do 6 damage. I'll show you when Tyrinar's turn next comes up. Because I don't think Medusa's going to be able to sprint all the way up to
Standing by.
No, but he'll get there next turn, it looks like. I'm assuming there will be more to this mission after this, because there's no way this was 4.5 difficulty. Unless they crank the difficulty so high, because of the possibility that whatever mech Pharaoh was in could have gotten one shot if you got unlucky.
Probably put her in the heaviest armor mech, thinking about, since you didn't have a choice.
Orders?
It is possibly that. The other possibility could be, because I set Medusa, like, it could be that whatever mech you put first in your Lance order, that they assume that's like the Lance leader.
Maybe.
And the Atlas I put there just because it was the heaviest. And like they order them by heavy to light or whatever.
Right.
Copy that.
Orders?
Alright, so the only missiles, so these ones are 90 each, so that's 180. This is another 100, so that's 280, and then this is another 80, because it just has a bonus to its crit and stability damage. So, when we were at 280? 90, 180, 280, so another 80. We do 360 with an Alpha Strike with missiles.
You just brought it full circle.
Thank you.
Full throttle.
With our LRMs, we send our foes' heads a spinning. Turns them a full 360 with missiles.
What's up, boss?
Don't talk about that. I bet we're gonna have to get up there or something. Like, there's a whole bunch more like stuff over there. Of course, we're gonna have to like go somewhere else.
As soon as you get to the Com Tower, 5 Atlases are gonna drop.
I wouldn't be surprised by that. That'd be a fun fight. I mean, because they even gave us like these little PPC carriers that honestly they probably could have taken this facility by themselves. If they were smart enough to just sit back and shoot at stuff. Like, they could obviously have taken out the towers. And the small mechs, they probably could have taken those out too. Alright, I'm inside. Should take me a few minutes to find the Erase Control Center, hook up the drive, and prep the system to transmit the Locura to the Ibira.
You know what's gonna happen?
And on that note, I'm going radio silent for a bit. I need to concentrate while I work on this. I'll be in touch soon.
Commander, be advised.
Heads up, Commander, you've got a Directorate Lance touching down. Oh, look at that! They're all facing our booties. Jabooties! Oh, they're all medium heavies, okay. Catapult, a dragon, a quick draw. Oh no! Boom! Oh, they did that on purpose. Where they put the PPC carriers right underneath where the enemy mechs would drop. That's dirty. So much for our having little tiny mech advantage. Dirty, dirty bastards.
Receiving you.
Alright, so we got a catapult, a quick draw, an Orion, and a Dargan. I think we should try to take out the catapult first. It's not going to be 10 rounds. As soon as we kill these guys, the mission will have made it in the end. We know how this works. We know this. We've been
All
through
weapons
this.
committed.
Man, I'd be super sad if myself without things.
What if they just keep dropping stuff until...
That'd be fun. That would be enjoyable. So that was a bad day for that catapult. Lost a PPC. One shot. Oh shit, my tissue paper back! No! Don't touch my paper mache!
Warning. Detecting Mech Warrior injury.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna be in
Yes,
the final
Commander.
mission. That sucks. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'll get time to race.
Yes, Commander.
Didn't they say you have enough for 2 squads?
I do have enough for 2 squads. It's just I myself, Tyrinar, won't be in the final mission. Like, I have enough to put another person in, but you can't put an injured pilot in.
No, that's what I'm saying. You probably won't be able to use the same anything for the next one.
Oh, that's a possibility. Is possible.
On my way. Double time.
I'm hoping that sticking Cassie out for like that to shoot at her instead of shooting at our paper mache mech more. Interesting. They could have just went and stepped on the mech, but instead, yeah, didn't. I mean, they could have just one shot.
Good to go.
I am just very interested by the way this is going.
Understood. Moving fast.
Meow. Here's the target. Yeah, I actually kind of forgot about those turrets.
Yes, Commander. I copy.
Bye, Dr. Farah. You stay there. Have fun!
I'm getting off to go be huge somewhere else.
Sometimes it's just what you got to do. Alright. Was it gonna melee them?
Wow.
They got another headshot.
Nice.
Why can't I have that tank on my team? Like, whoever the pilot is in that tank is amazing. What are they? Huh? Okay. Oh, one of our towers must have taken a shot, but it hit terrain in the way.
Yes, Commander.
Sorry, little catapult, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to murder you to death.
Are you really sorry?
I'm not sorry. I'm also probably not going to murder you to death. I'm not a monster.
Firing a full salvo.
Show me your war face.
Smoked one.
Face.
Commander?
Making silly faces.
Well, say it again now. Are we going to actually get at this guy's back? That would be kind of awesome.
Confirmed.
Because he might be able to shot an Orion. With an AC 20 and a PPC, that's 170 damage. If we're actually aiming at this guy's back. We're aiming at a back. Okay, it is possible we might hit him, but probably not. We are going to want to probably... Nah, we don't need to get to this.
Firing on target.
Nope. A little bit too much side. Thought I... No! Oh, wait, you lived?
That's what was really tank.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, I don't feel bad for all the times I didn't one-shot them. It's taken 2 hits. Oh, but they also split their fire between 3 targets. Who do I want to knock down? Actually, let's do a multi-shot. We'll shoot one of the LRM-15s at the Orion to knock him over. And then the rest of our missiles, I guess, we'll give to this quick draw. Presents.
Engaging multiple targets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Dodge. Probably.
Well, you took out all the back.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Did some things. Shot some stuff. Wow. That Dragon is so focused on that tower that can't
Commander.
attack them. It is so amazing.
Understood. Moving
I mean,
fast.
I've made some really bad life choices in this game. But even I can look at that and go, well, I'm not that silly. Sometimes. They're gonna get another churn? I can't believe they're still alive! How are they still alive? Now that I've mentioned it, they're probably gonna get murdered. But that's okay. Because, I mean, they've done.
At the time of your exclamation, they were in fact still alive.
They went after the turret instead.
just suck at hitting it.
It's still alive.
Apparently it was super hard mode for the enemies.
I guess. Now I so regret not getting this other turret set up because it's insane. The Allied forces, I think, are pretty impressive compared to us.
Commander.
Hi!
Moving
I
to
am a
position.
crab! I like to put my fist in your face! Oh, that was a kick. What did we just breaching, Sean?
You have
Standing by.
This entire game.
I know.
Hasn't XCOM touched it.
Yeah, I know. I forget that Overwatch is an option, and I'm really regretting it right now. I mean, that's the only thing that separates us from the beasts of the earth, you know. Is that related to Overwatch.
Got the angle.
It's really all
Taking
I
the
can
shot.
do is just a beast, an animal, an armorless fool. Hey, don't shoot him. Alright, who wants missiles? I know, I'm thinking about the best way to knock both of them over. No, I think we're gonna go with plasma grenades first.
Engaging
I think that would be
multiple
best
targets.
Gotta capture some of them to study first.
Oh, that's right. We should be trying to capture some of these
Yeah,
guys.
science.
Yeah. Can't study them if we don't capture
You can have cinematic dissection.
I know.
So you can't.
They're getting another churn! Why are you? It's just amazing! They knocked 2 people down at once.
Ready for
They make me
orders.
feel bad about myself. Oh, they didn't knock them. Wait, how did they not knock them down? Their stability was high, or was past the point. They were unstable, which means if they just what? All right, fine. They do stability damage. They can. They're the only laser weapon that can, or energy weapon. I know. I'm trying to think about how we can possibly save our Shrek bro, because if he dies, I'm gonna feel sad.
Firing on target.
Well, got a headshot. Alright, they all get their turns. I'm hoping that they stay distracted with towers. Yeah, the turrets are actually fighting now. Awesome.
Yeah, because they actually have something in range.
Well, that one just got a sensor lock on the guy who's knocked on the ground. Oh, hey, they got one!
Nice.
Woo! Oh, but now we can't dissect him.
Damn it.
We didn't capture him alive.
That's the eye for you, I guess.
Okay, that's cute. Friend, you just brought a gun to a punch crab fight. BAM! And it cost you a leg. It's why you don't try to shoot a crab, okay? Crab battle! Oh no. Where are they going? No, don't you dare. Don't you dare! Oh, okay, they're going after the tower again. Woo! You attacked my back armor?
Waiting
You've
for
activated
orders.
my trap card! Fat jiggly butt and crab battle punch. That's very specific.
Overheat.
They do heat.
I mean, just because it's conserving
I don't believe in conserving ammo. That goes against my religion. You'll fall over. I think Medusa should be able to take out this other guy. Oh, and then I forgot we have Tyrinar, who's
All weapons committed.
Babe Ruth in it. Call him a shot. It sure was pretty.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Here we go. Here goes the MVP. Most valuable PPC carrier.
Orders.
Hello! I see you fought the crab and you fall over. Alright, that was not his leg shot. That was it. No, and that was also the center.
That's a kill.
Now, I didn't want those pieces anyway. They were crab tainted. I told you it wouldn't be 10 rounds. This is where, alright, this is where the 5 Atlases come down. Oh yeah, here we go. Assault mechs inbound. Oh shit! Commander Farrer, I've just touched down, but we've got a problem. I have a squadron of Directorate Aerospace fighters on radar and they're heading our way. Damn it, we need to clear out of here before they arrive. How much time have we got? Not much, and they're carrying enough hardware to blow our Leopard to hell and back again. I can do this. Just keep the Directorate off me, Commander. I only need 4 minutes. Oh. That's a Jenner. I thought they said assault mess. You know, like... No! Larry! A Jaeger's not assault specification either. Okay, a Battle Master and a Banshee. Those are assaults. Barry is still alive. Derry! Okay, Derry is fine as well. Woo!
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's go say hi to this Jaeger bro. Dare to dream. It's pretty much a 1 in 20 chance right now.
Firing a full salvo.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm good with words. Very hairy Barry and Derry.
Standing by.
And Bomb. Can't forget and Bomb. The and is part of the name.
Move order received. Firing.
Should knock him over if it hits. Doosh! It did hit, and he didn't fall over. So I feel like a fool. And you know what? I pity the fool. Yeah, I said it. I straight up said that. Alright, so we're going to shoot one LRM-15 at the one guy who's going to fall over, and we're going to drop the rest of the missiles on this Jenner just to make it go away. I feel fairly confident that it'll go away with 55 missiles.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oh, nice! I did not expect that to take him out, though. I mean, he did still fall over. He didn't have a great time, but he is still alive. The turrets might take him out. Shrek, what are you doing? What are you doing, Shrek, bro? Where are you driving, man?
He's gotta get a good shot.
It's okay. I think he's out of the range for enemies to be able to see him. Unless they've got LRMs and a bone to pick. Okay, alright. Barry is still fine. And Derry still seems to be good as well for now. So.
Yeah.
God, he just sprinted down here to be able to fight other people. Okay, let's go back over this way now. Yeah! That was so much overkill. Like 200 plus damage to a CT that had like 40 life. Oh, Barry!
They're fine.
We knew you well. We'll prepare a
Receiving you.
funeral pyre for you. Funeral, that's funeral pyre put together. It's a funeral. We're gonna have a funeral for you. Not to be mixed up with a other funeral, which is like a peon funeral, which is a lot less prestigious. So words are hard. Alright, so this Banshee, 350, which we can't do that damage. Let's just, you know what? Let's just always go for headshots. I mean, come on. That was... Hey, look at that. We did hit their head. Didn't kill them, but we did land a hit.
Commander.
It's time for you to catch some goddamn missiles!
All weapons committed.
With your head, I hope. Now.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I didn't do it. Meow, bush.
What's up, boss?
Oh, okay. Alright, don't forget about that. I am Bob, clearly. Larry, Barry, Derry, Harry, and Bob.
Whose parents died in a tragic accident.
Roger
It was
that.
so tragic. Dush. How have you not blown up yet?
Didn't do no damage.
Oh. Okay. I'm guessing Medusa can get a kill on this trip. If I had to wager on it, and no one said I did. Derry? Derry? Derry! Still
Waiting
alive!
for orders.
Well,
Position
Derry doesn't get to make that decision, does he? I'm a goddamn one in charge.
Roger that.
Good.
Give them everything you've got. Target neutralized.
Like, they're super dead. Oh my god, are they actually going to be able to take shots? No. Okay. They may have just exposed themselves to the enemy, though. I'm a little bit worried. This guy's a brawler. He wants to get in melee range. No. No! No! I never got to call him Daryl!
Awaiting orders.
Would have wanted it this way, though. Alright, get ready for the guillotine.
Good to go.
Alright. Well, that was a beat.
Good to go.
It survived the guillotine.
All weapons
As we are
committed.
calling the death from above with a king crab. You got crows. Claws. Crow claws. Doge.
I'm just gonna imagine he's kind of pushed him.
Receiving you. On my way.
I wonder if we're gonna have someone pick up Dr. Farrow, if they're just gonna be like, alright, you stay on the planet now. Got things to do.
She probably dies.
Oh, don't say that. I mean, you just did, but...
I copy.
Oh, yeah.
Tango down.
Still less than 10 churns to take out the 2 lancers.
Attention, forces of the Urano Restoration. This is Commodore Samuel Ostergaard, formerly of the Concord Navy. As of today, I no longer serve my country. I come to you as a grieving father, not a Taurian sailor. My actions are my own. In 3 minutes' time, my ship will enter weapons range of your position. At that time, your lives will come to an abrupt end. I suggest you pray to whatever gods you...
Easy.
Roger.
I'm assuming that we're going to have to pick up Pharaoh. Oh no, I'm being blocked by her... No! He's blocking us in! At 2! Bob! At 2.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, you only... Like I said, he lost a son. He can make plenty more. No matter what actions I take, I'm not going to get new parents. Farah, we are out of time. How are you landing again? Those fighters are almost within weapons range. I need to come get you now. Remote trigger armed, explosive primed. I'm ready. Meet me at the evac point. We'll get the hell out of here.
Mission successful.
If they left Shrek Bro behind, I would murder everybody on my show. Everyone's dead.
Wow.
Good thing we have time to pick up Shrek Bro.
I think that...
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit scarred. If you didn't know, my parents died in a transport accident. I know, this is a surprise. As much of a surprise to all of you as it is to me. I just found out about it myself.
Well, did you take any damage?
I took a little bit of head damage, which is why I'm out for 6 days. Alright, so, salvage. Maybe we can finish a Battle Master with Banshee. Cool, we actually get some heavy ton stuff. We're not going to have time to use them, unfortunately. We might. I mean, we'll still take the stuff on the hope that maybe they'll give us some time to use it, but I don't think so.
Probably end-game missions, too.
Yeah. A better comm system. All the heat sinks. And a crap TTS that I don't need. Amino acids. Very mean acids. Amino. Here's one bonus. Yeah. Damage. I like it. Bam. Thush. Salvage. Oh my god, I would have lost my shit right there if we had to like get over to the dropship and we only had like 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to get through because of Shrek Bro. Oh my god, I would have had to kill Shrek Bro. Just the fact that that possibility exists in my head causes me just great distress.
We could have stomped on him.
There's a chance he would have lit, actually. So let's give him a 1 in 10 chance.
Okay, which number were you getting? Would have been the one.
Clearly, it would have been 8.
Okay.
Oh no, it's gonna land right on him. That's unfortunate. He looks super fun. Yeah, we get it. You're a parent who's about to die in a transporter. You know who doesn't have to suffer PTSD now? That guy. You know who still has dead parents? This guy. And you know whose trees just got toasted? Those ones. Yeah.
You know, we're still not even clear that we're the good guys in this story.
I don't care. My parents are dead. Ha! The beer is gone, Uncle. Ostergaard can't help you and you have no more cards to play. For the good of our people, you must end this. Order your troops to stand down. Our people. That's what this has always been about, you know. Had you only listened to me, I would never have taken your throne. I didn't desire power for its own sake. My only care was for the Reach, its prosperity, its enduring glory. And yet, you reach for that glory on the backs of our people. This thing that you've built, it isn't who we are. Your directorate has fallen, Uncle. Clinging to it will not help the Reach. Yeah, it was there. I'm disappointed. I wanted to fight Ostegard on the field. Like, I wanted that experience of getting, like, him being in a heavy mech and us actually getting to, like, punch in his face with a crab. Nothing will help the Reach, not anymore. This war has doomed us all. The realm bleeds, Kamea. We're weaker now than we've ever been, and soon enough the sharks will begin to circle. This conversation isn't about what might happen in the future, Espinosa. It's about this system, in the here and now. Words are wisdoms from the mouth of a mercenary. The truth of the matter, Uncle, is that you have only one more decision to make. Will you surrender and save the lives of your soldiers, or will you allow your pride to condemn them? As I said, niece, this was never about me. Cora Modir is yours. No, Father, you cannot do this. The Reach depends on the Directorate for survival. For glory! You told me yourself that if we fail, the realm will die. The Directorate has already fallen, Victoria. We've lost. Continuing to fight would only cost more lives. Cost lives? Cost lives? You ordered me to kill 11,000 people on Perdition, and now you care about bloodshed? There is an ocean of blood on my hands, Father. I spilled it because you told me it was necessary. And it was, but our gambit has failed. It's over, Victoria. I know that's hard for you to accept, but you must stand down. I know, the story Terminator feels like it should have been much longer. In terms of just, because it really was. It only felt like it was like 4 main missions. Maybe it was actually 6. I don't know. But it felt very short. But that being said, each of the different origin stories has a different, I imagine they follow the same arc, like the same amount of battles, but they have like a different story. I feel like there should have been another battle or two with Ostergaard. Like, honestly, it should have been something like, hey, we took down his, maybe that'll be in the next one, but I don't think so. I think he's actually dead. But like we should have disabled his ship, and he's like, shit, well, I'm launching, escape pods, and we're taking our mechs down there, and we're fighting anyway, and then be like, okay, we have to go kill him. No, Father, you may have gone craven, but I am a mech warrior. I will die before I concede defeat. You want this world, Kamea? Come and fight me for it. Your lance against mine at the tourney grounds, the contest that was denied us, you and me to the death for the Reach. Aren't you tired of death yet, cousin? Was the Perdition massacre not enough for you? I did that for the Reach, for our people. It was my responsibility. I didn't have a choice. But you don't understand. You never will. And so I will make things easy for you. You don't have to understand why I've done the things I've done. You need only face me in the arena, where I will best you, as I always have, as I was trained to do. You will give me what I want, or your dear Alexander will pay the price. My father was too weak to kill him, but I am not. Accept my challenge, Kamea. Accept it, or I will grind him to pulp under my battle mech's foot. And he's just going to stand there and take it. I almost pity you. You'll have your fight, Victoria, and yours will be the last blood that I spill in this war. Prepare your mech warriors, Tyrinar. When I face my cousin in the arena, I want your company by my side.
As I slowly burn to death.
She's just going to start off the mission overheated, and then it's just going to be a timer. It'll be like 3 turns until she overheats and explodes. And it's going to be like, okay, we got to kill him in 3 turns or less. Let's go.
And it's going to be in a desert environment.
At least, you know what, I'm happy that they're not being like, all right, for the final mission, it's just Lady Arano versus Victoria. Battle of who just overheats the most first. I'll see you when your lance makes planetfall. Let's bring this war to a close.
That mech you wanted is back online. That mech is ready. That mech you asked for. That mech you wanted is back online.
We got Mechs! Oh, hers is an Atlas too. It's different than ours. All right, so her skills, I mean, they're not terrible. Oh, if she had 1 more point of piloting. God damn it.
Why?
At 7 piloting, you get a 20% increase in the amount of speed that you can move. or like the distance you can move
Yes.
when sprinting, so it gives you a lot of mobility. I mean, I guess if we're let's go Terminator, let's go Cassia, let's get our big frontliners. So the Banshee is 95 tons. I don't think we want to just bring in a random mech. The Avatar is another good frontliner. Oh, we picked up a Battle Master, which is all medium lasers. Now, we're definitely going to take the Heavens Collapse. I'm just deciding if maybe this one would be better. Let's think. The advantage of using the Avatar of Akengorp is...
Akengorp is always best.
Oh, that's true. The PPC gives them Fry's sensors. So they have like a long-range attack. They have an AC-20, which is short range, and then they have their mid-range medium lasers. So, I mean, the Avatar of Akengorp can kind of attack from any position, from any range. Cassia is just very, very short range. Nah, but I can't pass up the... They're so armored. I'm assuming in this battle, it's really just going to come down to just like a slugfest of who can hit who more. So... Medusa in the Terminator, Vapor in the Cassia, and a ranged person, I guess we're going to go with Signs. Their tactics and gunnery is 10, so let's put them in the Heavens Collapse. I can't name them right now, Frozen. That is a negatory. At this point, we're not allowed to, It takes too long to rename. It takes days. You gotta go out, you gotta find like a champagne bottle so that you can christen the ship every time, or the mech, just smash it. And then the mech falls over. Because that's how strong champagne is in the future. It's about 1 billion proof.
Yeah, see, they didn't lose all those champagne factories anymore.
No, that's about the only thing they kept. Well, we've lost our ability to make any weapons, make any new mechs. Infrastructure is just completely fluffed. But luckily, all of the champagne factories survived. So we're going to start weaponizing champagne. Edited in post. Well, that's how everything else is. Victoria has Lord Madeira, and she will never stand down. What she did on Perdition has broken her, and now we're going to end this in a way that is so nearly began, a duel. We'll face off against my cousin in the Irano turning grounds, and we will fight until one of us is dead.
Command interface initiated.
Victoria, I need you to listen to me. The Directorate has fallen. Our armies have been routed. Even as I speak, Restoration forces are closing in on Cordia City. If you kill your cousin now, the entire Reach will fall into anarchy. And if Kamea wins, the Reach is doomed anyway. You've been telling me that for years now. Was it all a lie, Father? Victoria, this is not the time for a debate. You will attend to my words and obey me as you always have. I order you to stand down for the good of the Reach. The Directorate is the Reach, Father, and I will never stop fighting for it. Wallow in your cowardice. I will win this war in spite of you. She's got the line. You're gonna have to put her in the ground later, Rano. She's too far gone for this to end any other way. If that is her choice, then so be it. I'll do whatever I must to save Lord Madeira. Fall in on me, Mech Warriors. We have one more wrong to right. Go to christen the mech with a champagne bottle. The pilot nearby takes a point of damage. Ah! Headshot! Oh. So the arena's kind of small. Alright, so... Oh, she might actually not be too bad in terms of heat. I don't know what her heat sinks look like, but AC-20 is not going to be that bad. I mean, obviously the extended range lasers are going to be atrocious. But if we don't use those, that's 40 heat. That's 65. Oh, God, never mind. She's terrible. I don't know why I was thinking she might have gotten better.
But at least there's a lake.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Location
well,
confirmed.
obviously they're going to put water in the middle of the
Location
arena
confirmed.
because no one believes in heat sinks. Yeah, if they really wanted the arena to be good, they would have water in the middle, and this would be a cold environment.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, rough terrain to get in the water? Rude.
I'll make it happen.
Make it happen.
We've got company.
Make it scrapping.
On my way.
We're making sure we don't land in the rough terrain. I think for signs, all we need to do is let's just put him off to the side and in trees, so he has cover.
Position confirmed.
No, that's what I mean, Terminator. It has to be a polar environment, and she has to be in water. Took you long enough, Kamea. I was beginning to wonder if you'd turn tail and run. It wouldn't have been the first time. I'm here for you, Victoria, and the justice of House Arano rides with me. I'm not the vehicle. Troubles. Welcome. I'm glad you. Without any of the gladness. How poetic. I have no justice for you, Kamea. No flowery words. Only pain and death and humiliation with Lord Madeira as your audience. One guy in the audience. Peanuts! Popcorn!
I have a hot dog over here.
Where was it, Adam? Let him go, Victoria. Now. Quit wasting your breath. We both waited for this long enough. Come to me, cousin. Let's finish this.
For the Aurigan people.
Well inspired.
Cataphract. Ooh. Ooh.
Light damage, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I think I'd like to hit this guy with a missile barrage.
Firing on target.
I mean, that's always a possibility, Frozen. Obviously, I'm gonna poke at that guy. It's so bright! It's so beautiful! A Jaeger. Yeah, she's fine.
Commander.
What? Really? Huh.
Do it.
Oh, alright.
Jump jets engaged.
Hi, I do like to be a target.
Now punch.
Ranged punch. Here comes my rocket fist.
I mean,
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright, that was a good shot.
Is it really an alpha strike?
One less target.
True. You're not utilizing your full mail.
Come
No,
closer,
I
dear
want to
cousin.
be able to Big
Come
O them.
closer.
Like, he's got the piston in his arm. Have you seen Big O? It's an anime. He's got, the guy has like a giant robot. It's got pistons in the arm so that he can either like punch someone and then the piston goes off, so it's like a double punch. He like punches in the punch. Or the other thing he does, which is absurd, is he grabs them by the head and then shoots the piston, which in reality should just move the arm.
Right.
But instead it squishes it for some reason. That one's kind of weird, but...
Yes, I hear you.
Big O! Magarsh. She's in a king crab. With a bunch of flamers. Actually, you know what? Against Kamea, a bunch of flamers would be the ideal weapons. So she actually is pretty smart. She knows her opponent. Look at this, we're gonna get an alpha strike!
Eliminating hostile.
Ooh. Okay. I like it. That was a good alpha strike. It's gonna be your only alpha strike in the match, but it's good. An awesome, wicked awesome, man.
Most exposed.
They're up on a pedestal. They don't want to shoot at them. They think too much of them.
Commander.
And possibly because Lady Kamea is the elite target of this whole thing.
That's true. I mean, they're being smart. They're like, we just have to kill one person to win. You activated my trap card. Massive overheat! And then just drop dead. That was a weird trap.
Attacking from position.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll help get rid of some of her heat. You know, as we're shooting through her, the bullets will pick up some of her heat.
One less
and
target.
become flame bullets. Yeah, no, I smart and good.
Orders.
We just frog together. But now I'm not happy. So I'm just gonna shoot at this waffle.
Affirmative.
This wicked waffle. Oh, we probably should have jumped down into the water. Now we're overeating. That's sad.
I'm listening.
I pronounce this man in the dirt. Nah, they're
Inflicted some
different
heavy
dirt.
damage.
They're just gonna fall over. I mean, they're not in the dirt. They're just in the dirt.
There's on the dirt.
In a round of quicksand suddenly.
Standing by.
Dirt.
Wow.
I giggle. Alright. I'm amused.
Affirmative.
Nice! And then there was one. Great. After the pilots are
eliminated.
dead. Hey, he's injured from the ammo explosion.
Send your lancemates to me, Kamea.
Yeah, I was thinking this.
And watch.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I guess... I don't know. I mean, you could have just rushed here. There's like, what, 6 or 7 priority story missions? And we spent like... We did like 6 or 7 missions outside of the main story.
Ready for orders.
Where we went off to get big Mechs. I mean, if you decided you were just going to do the priority missions whenever they were available, you'd probably be coming after this battle with like 60 or 70 ton Mechs. Like, you would probably be about the same size as her Lance, and this might be a more difficult fight.
Roger.
We just had a couple of really, really good matches. I mean, we spent like 2 or 3 days on the stream just grinding, but within those, we managed to get a King Crab, which is 100 ton. We managed to get an Atlas. I suspect that at this point, they would almost assume that we wouldn't have a 100 ton mech. And we probably wouldn't if we had just done the priority missions. I mean, from time to time, they did force us to do a regular mission instead of a priority mission. Alright.
Firing all weapons.
You know, this means that instead of having a perfect victory where none of my people take any damage whatsoever, now we're going to take some heat damage. You've doomed me. She's the pulse deep.
Getting a little toasty, Commander.
Wait, she has pulse lasers? Oh, we can get some pulse lasers from this.
Standing by.
Actually, I probably would loot them, Terminator, just because of uniqueness. I mean, that's always one of the factors for me when it comes to loot. I mean, priority 1 is usefulness, but if there's nothing that's overtly useful that I want, then the second priority is uniqueness. And sometimes those priorities flip-flop based on situations. If possible, though, we're going to try and kill her without completely destroying her King Crab.
Fire and steel.
That is her second point of damage. She's saying she's fallen over as 1. She lost her arm, which was 2. So we're going to knock her over again. She's going over rough terrain.
I'm taking serious damage.
No, you're not. Shut up. Your ladiness.
You have my attention.
Heading out.
We're just going to hit her with the SRMs to try and get her stability up. Instability up. To try and
Engaging
stabilize
with
her.
target.
Hey, Edge, I'm doing good.
Reading
I'm doing
loud and clear.
fantastic.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, what are you playing these days? They are billions.
Taking the shot.
See, I'm tempted to play a CRPG. I'm tempted to either play, PoE 2. Or the other thing would be, Tyrinar. Worlds Adrift. That to me sounds like that would be the name of an MMO. What is Worlds Adrift? You're as much a victim as you are a murderer, Victoria. Your father raised you to kill in his name. I keep mixing up PoE with Path of Exile. And you are a fool! Your father raised you to believe that you were the hero of some ridiculous fairy tale, and you still believe it, even now. I don't know what I believe anymore, but this madness must end, and I won't and if you won't stop it, I will.
Yes, Commander.
The next MMO that I am waiting for is Pantheon, which should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I probably went overboard with the missiles. A little. Alright, that's her third point of
Reporting
damage.
critical hit.
She should fall over now, which will be her fourth point of damage. Dodge. So now, I think what we're going to do is let's just reserve everything.
Orders.
Let's wait for
Keeping
her to
it
get
cool.
back up, and then we're going to take a precision shot and try and take out her leg, because that'll immediately cause her to fall over again. I'm guessing she's going to have either 5 or 6 health. I should hope not.
Or 8.
Naturally, the most she can have is 6. That doesn't say she can't necessarily have like a cockpit. I don't think
I'm
it
under
shows
heavy
us
fire.
if she would have a cockpit in here.
Tell
And
me
it
what
seems
you need.
fitting that Kamea would be the one to. Oh, we can't see her legs from here. Shoot.
For justice. For the restoration.
Cool. Is the map like an airship? I'm a little bit. Or you said everyone plays on the same map.
I'm locked in on the target.
We should that one.
Standing by.
Alright, so this leg has 141 left, so we need to hit it with the SR-20 or the AC-20 and some of our lasers. Now our CT has 157, so we just want to make sure we don't accidentally hit the CT. But he's got a 69% chance. I think we're pretty good.
Locked on target. Reporting critical hit.
There we go. You build an airship to us. Okay. Yeah! All of this death, the coup, perdition, mastiff. All of it for nothing. It was always for nothing, Victoria. The Directorate was never going to be the return to glory that your father promised. I know, cousin, I know. Our fathers lied to us. There was no future for the Reach. You are the hero of nothing, cousin. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
I'm not!
You left me no choice.
Oh, I've enjoyed killing her.
But make no
I get to
mistake.
shoot at her dead body?
Justice has been served here today.
No, blow up the crap.
I am the Sword of Restoration. And Cormadir is free.
Victory joke.
Mission successful.
That was really easy. She could have had, like...
21.
No, but she could have had 2 lances. Because here's the other thing. That mission was a lance versus a lance. In any of the other missions we do, even the priority ones, we've always been outnumbered. Like, it's always been a situation where it's like, hey, go fight this one lance. Oh, and by the way, there's a second lance showing up. Like, something like that. So, it was fun, though. Which streaming assets? For a second I was like, what? We barely even took any damage. Why is she... Oh, right. We pulled a Gorpian maneuver. It's like a crazy Ivan. But it's inside of your mech, and it's terrible. What? We don't get the King Crab? Oh, come on! Okay. I'm actually pretty disappointed by that. That's really awesome of them, Edge. I hope it's a fun MMO. I hope you enjoy it. I guess we'll take the pieces of these other mechs I don't want. And none of these weapons are any good either. Ugh. I am so incredibly disappointed. We don't get any of the pulse lasers. We don't get any of the pieces of her mech. Like I said, this would have fallen under the category of nothing here is good, so I would have just taken the pulse lasers for just the hell of it. Like, just because it's like, well, we can have these things now. That's right, I'm gonna take a small laser from the final goddamn mission. And a bunch of heat sinks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta look. What is this? Is it on Steam? Or is this on something else? There's a drift. I gotta take a look at this real quick. If it lets me.
You won. Well done.
I'm so upset right now. I just wanted that goddamn crab.
Here.
I wanted crabs from Victoria.
I began this restoration because my birthright was stolen. And I wanted it back. Not for the people of the Reach, but because it was mine.
Why does your mech look
I
so
wanted
bad,
war. For all the
barely
wrong
got
reasons.
that.
But on Weldry, I traded that naivete for nobler purpose. Seeing my people suffering with my own eyes taught me why I must fight. On Artru, I found humility. Blinded by righteousness, I was reckless in my pursuit of power, and it almost cost us the war. On Guldra, I learned to steel my heart. I chose necessity over conscience. A choice that nearly broke me.
It's Lord Madeira.
Finally, on Coromadir, the world of my birth, I found resolve. And standing over my cousin's broken body, victory. Only through these lessons, paid for in blood, did I become a ruler worthy of title. A high lady prepared to sit the Cormorant throne, the protector of Coromadir, the sword of restoration. But this question still plagues me. Am I a hero? Did I sacrifice too much at the altar of victory? Do my triumphs outweigh my mistakes? War is a clash between conscience and necessity. An ocean of chaos and bloody compromise. War shapes history. And history chooses its heroes.
That's fine, Edge. I actually want the game and the cutscenes to be louder than me. Because I mean, like...
As for you, mercenary, you made the liberation of the Oregon Reach a reality. Every trial I faced would have been my last without your skill on the battlefield. I still don't know if you fought for honor, or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you believe it, because others do. As I believed in the heroes of my father's stories. After all, when we are gone, stories are what remain.
It probably was, Edge, yeah. Well, that would be worthless, Frozen, because everything in the game is C-bills, not credits. She could give me 15 billion credits, and I would still just be like, what do I do with these?
This is an all-ship announcement. There's something very wrong with the gin we picked up on Liar.
The point that I'm making is the currency of the realm is C-bills, and he said credits. But yeah, no, we are massively in debt.
Don't drink it.
Cool beans. Gabe? Gabe? Oh, different Gabe. pictures tied to the credits? No. Man, that was great. To all the husbands, wives, partners, children, or significant others who supported our team throughout the years it took to make this game. It's so good! I'm definitely still going to be playing a lot of this game off stream.
Hey, someone shout out to Coffee.
Shout out to Coffee. I've had a lot of on this project, and of course, I'd love to thank my wife, Michelle.
Wow.
Wait, you thanked your
before
Coffee
the wife.
first? I hope she plays this game and she gets it. She's just like, what? It'd be even better if she was just like, that's legit. I get it. Yeah, no. Coffee kept you awake. I was always just like, would you go to bed? Stupid. Well, that's kind of what we're thinking, Hawk. I mean, they've already said that. I want to say that it was like a Reddit thread or something like that, where they were saying that like there's pretty much definitely going to be DLC for the game. Like the sales have been good enough. Things look good. So. For Honor, Blood, and Glory, and Sea-Bills, mostly for the Sea-Bills. I mean, I gotta say, when Lady Arana was being like, I don't know if we did it for Honor, Glory, or Might. Why can't it be all of them? I mean, I'm just... mostly the coffee. That's what Sea-Bills stand for. It's coffee bills.
Coffee beans.
One coffee bill can be turned in directly for one coffee bean. Yeah. That's why there's so much debt. Because you have to be like, alright, we need coffee for our whole ship, so that's going to be about 1 million Sea-Bills. Yeah, no, definitely Frozen. If they do anything like that, I mean, I would definitely jump in for a Kickstart for it. So that's cool.
Especially if we had coffee.
So good!
Oh, dang, there's an epilogue.
Tai Darius Sumar Yang Farah. Through your courage, skill, and sacrifice, the Reach has been saved and I've reclaimed my throne. Without any one of you, our campaign would have ended in tragedy. I can never adequately repay you for your service to the Reach. I owe you a great debt as well. Hey, look at that! You got out of that. It was alright. Without your company's help, I would be dead. I consider it a great honor to call you my friends.
You know who else had friends?
My parents who died in transport. You think Lady Arano, now that she's in power, she can give me my dead parents back?
No.
I mean, I don't think I've ever mentioned them to her, so she may not know, but they died in a transporter accident.
Oh, really?
You know, if you ever get tired of politics, you're always welcome on our crew. A compelling offer, Commander. Coffee brewer. I'll keep it in mind. It's a new era for the region, and I have your company to thank for it. The director has fallen, Victoria is dead, and my uncle is in chains. You took him alive. What are you going to do with him? Initially, I was going to try myself, but Alexander convinced me otherwise. There are risks inherent in holding such a man for any length of time, and the Reach is in a fragile enough state as it is. Don't worry, though. You'll receive his taste of justice soon enough. Okay, so what did you do with him? Speeding up your browsing speed. What would that be, Edge? Tell us more. We've handed him over to Protector Thomas Calderon to be tried as a mastermind of the Perdition Massacre. His war crimes tribunal is being assembled as we speak. The Tarians were quite appreciative of the gesture. I wonder, is this always the same? Like, so the only difference in the game, like the only difference is in your starting origin, and that just influences some of the dialogue? Yeah, I mean, I would be happy, Frozen, to take him to his trial. I mean, we'll just put him out behind the Argo and just trail him behind on a tether for a while. Keelhaul! I'm sure they were, and that's the last we'll hear of Director Espinosa.
That's sequel talk if ever I've heard it.
Yep, he's gonna break out. He brought this fate upon himself. I'm afraid that our time is growing short, Tyrinar. We have a great deal of work to do if we're going to recover from this war. But if you have any final questions before we move on to the subject of your pay, I'll be happy to discuss. He's been paying us the whole time.
See, from the hammer, right? She's like, I'll take care of your debt, but first you gotta do all these things.
Well, isn't that normally how work goes?
Yeah, but she's been paying.
Before we talk money, I'd like to hear what's next for the restoration. After all we've been through, we're invested in your success. I was wondering the same thing. I mean, you've taken your throne, and that's wonderful, but the Reach is in ruins. How are you planning to rebuild? Slowly and with great caution. We can't afford to spread ourselves too thin, neither can we leave our more marginal systems hanging. In the short term, we're going to need to secure funding and support from sources outside the Reach. The economy of the old Aurigan coalition is all but destroyed, and our infrastructure is in extremely poor shape. So how do you intend to go about getting that support? However we can. Political marriages will be invaluable. Our sovereignty is our greatest asset, and I'm still thinking through ways to capitalize on it. We'll have difficult times ahead, to be sure, but we will weather them, Commander. The Reach is nothing if not resilient. And now, Tyrinar, we should move on to discuss your company's compensation. You've certainly earned it. For your exemplary work, both
More
on
triple
and
F burgers.
off of the... A lifetime supply of triple F burgers! More Fs than you can manage. Fluff! For your exemplary work, both on and off of the battlefield, your financial debts are now forgiven. Hooray! But not your student loans. You have to always pay those back. No! Those were the terms of our arrangement, but you deserve a little more than that. From this moment forward, the Argo is yours. I relinquish her into your control. You may consider her a bonus for a job well done. This would have been really awkward if she didn't give us the ship. You're like, alright guys, I guess we're breaking the band up. Hey, Darth Andrea, it's been a while. How you doing? How do you intend to fix the infrastructure? I think we'll start by taking the heat sinks out of everything. It's always worked well for me in the past. Second token of my appreciation is on its way to your Mech Bay now. Please accept. I hope it's the King Crab. I'm still kind of pissed off that we didn't get that.
Her no sink.
She's just gonna give us a pile of heat sinks.
These are all the
There
heat
you go.
sinks. I took all these out of my Mech.
I've been collecting these for the last 3 years as a souvenir. Here's just thousands of heat sinks.
I can't think of a use for them so well.
I noticed you have a bunch of these, so maybe you know what to do with them. I've never found a purpose. Here's a bunch of heat sinks. She's gonna give us the ashes of our parents. We found these. You keep complaining about them. Here, take the damn thing.
Are these the ashes of my parents? They died in a transport accident, you know.
I think if I add water to them, I can reconstitute their bodies.
Parents, just add water.
I love dehydrated parents.
We can make those into triple F burgers.
Just a little sprinkle of parents makes a triple F into at least a D-. Thank you, Kamea. We'll put your gifts to good use. Now that we've been standing here just like joking and taunting and insulting for the last 5 minutes. Good, and with that, Tyrinar, I'm afraid I must return to matters of state. My people need me, I must get back to help you where I can. You'll always be remembered as friends of the Reach, every one of you. Goodbye, Kamea. Rule wisely and well. Make Raju Montgomery proud.
Or else.
Or else. Her armor is just heat sinks taped on. Yeah, I don't know why. These are great for armor. I don't know why they keep putting them on the inside. What are you trying to protect the inside? It's not like it's a skeleton. She's just taking the inside. Ugh. Stupid mechanics. I'll try to. I'll try. Farewell, my friends. I wish you success in your adventures to come. Well, I guess that's it. Our contract with Lady Arana was over, and the Argo is ours, and we're free to do whatever we please. Man, it feels weird saying that. We can do whatever we want. We're not beholden to anybody, so let's go blow some shit up. It's a pretty sweet feeling, I've got to say. So, who else wants to go find some new trouble to get into? Peacetime is beautiful and all, but it's starting to feel a little stale in here.
It just happened.
I was gonna say, it's starting to feel stale.
It's been like...
Alright guys, we've already had peace for it's just at least 5-10 minutes maybe? I haven't seen a dead body in at least an hour.
We haven't been embroiled in politics in, what, 30 seconds?
It's too much for me. We really need to go and kill something because, peace. I mean, I'm getting old. I'm game if you are. Trouble is our business after all. And we've got more than enough battle mechs to handle whatever fate throws our way. Yeah. That's a clan nation attack now. We'd just be like, I don't think we have enough battle mechs. I think we're screwed. Whatever fate throws our way, huh? Sounds like a challenge to me. Roger that, Ty. I'll pull up a fresh batch of contracts. Take your stations, everybody. Let's go find ourselves a new adventure. Now that the war's over and we're debt-free, we can go anywhere we want on the star map. No more hostile nations or sealed borders to worry about. Feels good, I've got to say.
I think that's how it works.
Well, it does for us. She's giving us her atlas. Alright, now we get to see how many heat sinks are actually on it. I'm thinking 4 double heat sinks, and that's it.
I'm thinking no heat sinks.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Okay. Actually, Andrea, we were talking about the lore. It's way before the clans attack. Good vibes to Andrea. I mean, I understand some of what you're going through. My father years ago had a quintuple bypass. No, he had a quadruple bypass. They didn't want to go with the quintuple because they thought that the 5th valve was that he wouldn't be able to handle 5 bypasses at a time. That is way before Terminator in my book, because we won't be around anymore after that. All right, the DHT model carries more energy weaponry and usually a lighter, more flexible autocannon, and still has unbelievable protection and the same crushing melee ability as other Atlas models.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
We call the Cataphract a Franken mech because it's got a little bit of everything stitched together on it. The 1X model works well at medium-long to closer range with good armor and weaponry. What was the main story? Basically, Noble House, she gets deposed by her uncle. She goes into hiding for 3 years. When she comes out of hiding, she hires us, mercenary group, to help her retake her throne. So...
Wait a second. Why do you have to worry about that?
Yeah, no. I guess this is still the upkeep. Should your funds ever reach 0, your company will fail entirely and cease operations.
Yeah, but if you don't have the debt, you're having significantly less things to pay for.
I am going to guess that this is how much it costs to operate our ship each month. Like buying food, buying new supplies to refit any broken wires or general maintenance.
Right.
I'm guessing that's what we were paying for before.
But then you shouldn't even...
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think she did Terminator, yeah. Warframe is a really good game. I mean, we did stream it a little bit. And I have played a bit of it. I used to play a lot of it until I got the Trinity, and the Trinity was my favorite frame. Let's go and check out this mech here real quick. And I had a lot of fun with it. And then they did a whole bunch of updates, and I didn't play it for ages. And then when I came back, they had reset everything. And I don't have my Trinity anymore, and I haven't ever taken the time to get a new one. Alright, so, well, it has at least 2 heatsink Ds on it.
Whoa, that's a lot more heat sinks than I thought.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and then an additional 24. So she had 54 units of heat sinking on her mech. You know what? I have a sneaking suspicion she just stuck these on when she gave it to us. She's just like, well, I wouldn't want them to think I wasn't using heat sinks.
So she's like, send this to the crew, and like, oh shit, they don't have heat sinks, whatever. So they don't think the Reach is incompetent.
Wouldn't want her to think that. Damn, us? Them. People. Yeah. Alright, what was the other mech we got? Cataphract? Oh, we should also look at the map real quick and see if there's any different interesting places. Alright, so we got our hands on a Banshee and a Battlemaster, Cataphract. That's only 70 tons. Who cares about that shenanigan?
Yeah, right.
Let's look at the star map real quick. Alright, so now we've got these places, but we can also go into these. The Turian Concordant, which they have a primitive civilization. Periphery level. Interesting, interesting. Oh, look, we can go to the Big Dipper. Or maybe it's, I don't know the difference. It's a dipper. Wow, challenge 5. Hey, look, they're rich. Let's see what kind of stuff they have real quick. They have a huge population. Inner sphere level civilization. They're rich, and they have a bunch of other things that give them like bonuses to what kind of stuff that they have. Like manufacturing means they'll have more parts. I just want to see what kind of stuff they have.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
It does need a map? No, it doesn't.
Job's done, Commander.
That is part of the reason I suspect that there is going to end up... I mean, like, obviously the DLC has to take advantage of all of the different areas. If I still had the time that I used to play video games, I would probably still play a lot of Warframe. However, I always had issues where I did enjoy... Like, my favorite weapon is the bow. And I always enjoyed trying to be stealthy for as long as possible in a mission. You know, until I finally get discovered, then I start running and gunning. But, like, whenever you would play it online with other people, no one ever would be stealthy. Even if you would ask them, like in the circuit, you'd be like, hey guys, we're going to try to be stealthy with this. And they would just be like, okay. And then they would just immediately sprint through and start shooting stuff. Like, so. I also kind of wish that there was a fast travel system in this. I mean, I enjoy the, I guess the realism in our travel from being like, okay, you have to go from jump gate thing to jump gate. But at the same time, like, we spend a pretty significant portion of our time playing this game just watching us travel from sector to sector. New holovids.
What did you... Oh, man, your morale's maxed.
It's been maxed for a long time. Morale is kind of a useless system in this game.
I've got the financial report.
It doesn't really mean much. Well, of course we have to pay him extravagant at least once. There you go, guys. There's that extra morale.
No, you don't need morale.
Once we finished all of the extra systems on the Argo, honestly, we could probably be doing Spartan or Restrictive every month. Because we end up getting a bunch of bonuses to our morale from having, like, the fully upgraded library, having the fully upgraded arcade. Like, no, but I mean, Frozen, it's not about whether space is big or not. It's about being big for the sake of being big in a game. You know, like, looking at the map, you can be like, wow, it's impressive. Look at all these places we could go. But it doesn't really mean anything. Really, that's what they got.
Doesn't matter if it's big if there's nothing to do with it.
Exactly. Like, it's pointless that it's so big. Which kind of, in a way, draws your attention to just how small
new weapon systems available.
The area actually is. You know, if there was a major reason to go to all the different areas, because basically the only reason you have right now to go to the other areas is to get missions for them, so that you could get reputation if you decided you want to, like, max out your reputation with each of the different areas. Which, you know, I'm not planning on doing, but you could.
What kind of missions do they have?
Same as everyone else. So, I mean, like, it's basically... You run into a little bit of a slight juggling issue in terms of, oh, yeah, we don't have the rep with them. You have to start in their lower areas first. But, like, whoever they're fighting, you'll lose some reputation with whoever you're fighting. So then once you finally go to them to get reputation, you have to do that many more missions. But honestly, as we found with Lady Arano's people, reputation didn't really mean anything. It helped us with one event, which was the if you got jumped by pirates. And even then, it didn't always help. Sometimes we would do the event where we're like, oh, we're friendly with the area here. Let's call the local garrison. And by the time they got there, it'd be like, hey, your ship got the hell blown out of it. One of your pilots is in the medbay for 30 days. And the 10% discount really didn't mean a lot to me. So, but I mean, like, yeah, if there was more stuff to do, then I wouldn't mind the map being so big. But honestly, all you really would need at this point is, like, especially since the story mission was only 6 places, they could have just made it like a quarter of its size, and that would have been more than big enough. So, in any case, dude, thank you so much for joining me with Battletech. Tomorrow, Friday, I don't know what we're gonna play. Probably, maybe Slay the Spire. Maybe.
Or KCD.
Or KCD.
Or Oni.
Or Oni.
Or Stardew Valley.
Or, nah, not Stardew Valley. It's Saturday.
Or Solitaire.
Or Solitaire. I mean, Minesweeper. Oh, we could easily do a 12-hour Minesweeper game. That would be amazing. Could you just, the pressure's sitting there going, oh, thank goodness it's a 3. That tells us where everything else is around it. Pole dancing. Oh, that would be a good one. I mean, I enjoy that. So, yeah, 4 p.m. EST. Assuming, now tomorrow I might be able to get on early. I don't know. We'll see. But I almost certainly won't be late. So, we'll see. We'll see. Although I do have to stop at the store. I forgot to buy something today. No. We might finish KCD tomorrow. Ugh. Do I want to do that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Just finish it.
It depends on what I'm thinking about all day. I spend my whole day at work going, man, I feel like playing such and such. So we'll see how that goes. In any case, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!